Well, hello, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Live Free and Ham live stream. Woohoo! All right, well, we are glad to have everybody here. Hopefully, we're enjoying the holidays. Santa was good to you, or maybe Krampus was good to you. You never know, depending on how you celebrate there. But we are here, and we are doing our first annual Shack Roast, which we are super excited about. We have got a big lineup tonight, so we're going to be diving into that a little bit. So, if you came here for that action, sit back and relax. We got a couple of formalities to kind of go through, but I'm stoked, guys. I don't know about how you ready to rock and roll with that stuff?
Oh, I'm ready to disrespect some hams and their shacks.
Paul's been waiting all year for this.
Uh-oh.
He's got that smile.
Well, we've got some guys are hanging out with us. We got Tim Grayman Porter there and Jeff, who is currently invisible to us at this moment, but we'll work out those video issues. So like I said, this is our first annual Shack Roast. We are going to keep doing this every year because we feel like it's a really cool thing to do. It's fun. And all of our Shacks always evolve. If you've listened to our podcast, we did an episode on that, and we got a lot of feedback from a lot of folks, and they were super ecstatic to show their shacks and show their pride and have conversations around it. So we figured, why not? Let's take this up a notch and give away some free stuff for your pain and sorrow. It's kind of the way it works. So before we get into that, let's kind of talk a little bit about some of the other stuff that we like to do with formalities here. We're gonna kind of change up our shows where you're maybe used to from our podcast and YouTube channel, but as always, if you haven't been over to livefreeandham.com/shop, that's our shop there, and we've been stocking that full of stuff, both for Christmas and going into the new year, coming up with some really good designs. Mike N2MK has kept us on our toes, coming up with some great slogans and one-liners there that we're just pouring into some designs. So keep an eye on that and check it out. But, just to kind of highlight a few things, obviously Todd is wearing our, one of our classic Live Free and Hams as well as mine. But Paul is sporting our new beanie tonight. I mean, I'm impressed with this thing. This says it all. This speaks volumes to us. So we're super excited to have that in the storefront. So if you're in the cold climates like we are over here in New England, and we are the frozen chosen, then you have to be wearing one of the Live Free and Ham hats there. That's just simple as that. So you can head over to the store, pick one of those up, and we super appreciated your supporting Live Free and Ham as well. And we've been teasing throughout all our podcasts and episodes up to this point, as of starting Monday, we are going weekly. So you get Live Free and Ham every week. Every week, your Monday, your podcast player is going to be stocked full of Live Free and Ham. So you get to hear all of our cool stuff. We've been lining up some awesome guests and talking about some really cool stuff. So I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag, but if you are a Patreon member, you've already kind of sampled some of that stuff, and you've already got to enjoy some of the fruits of our labor as we've released a few of the new episodes already to those folks. So if you hadn't head on over there, definitely check out our Patreon. You can join for as little as $3 at our technician level and get to experience all of the cool Live Free and Ham things, including, what we call our therapy sessions. And those are recorded, uncut episodes where Todd divulges his heart and tells us all about, everything that's going on in the background. Now, what we really mean is it's our banter back and forth, and we just kind of, leave, those that get the polished episode get to not experience all of the stuff that's left on the cutting room floor. So if you want to hear all of the side stuff and the backgrounds and all of our ailments, we should retitle it 80 meters, but we'll have to work on that one. Either way. And as we've always teased, and so far so good. I mean, we've loved the response. People have been jumping all over it. We have now the Live Free and Ham drams. These things are awesome, guys. These are a branded Live Free and Ham dram. If you are a whiskey lover, bourbon lover, even if you like your water in something as cool as this Live Free and Ham, dram, this is the way to go. So we've ordered a preset number of glasses, and they've been flying off the shelves, and we still have some left. So if you want to get your hands on there, just head over to livefreeandham.com/shop, pick one up over there. And once they're gone, they're gone. And, you can be in crowd and really get a chance to, be part of the cool kids, as they say, and hang out with us. So yeah, head on over there, check that out. And then, as I've teased before, and as we continue to kind of promote this a lot more, if you haven't gotten over to gethammed.com, and if, Paul, while I'm chit-chatting here about it and explaining, if you want to pull up that website, if this is the first time you're hearing about it, Get Hammed is our website. It's tied to Live Free and Ham, but it's just kind of like a little pet project we've been doing. What it is like, hey, if you're like me, you're driving out in your busy day and whatever, you're, scanning the horizon, you're driving down the road, you notice that truck up ahead of you, or that car, or that pickup, and they've got antennas on your truck and on their car. And you're like, hey, I know those are ham antennas. And you're like, dude, I so badly want to say, hey, I recognize you. I see your antennas in the parking lot. Or, you might be like me. You get to you're out shopping with the wife on the weekend, and you're like, you pull into the parking lot, and right before you get a chance to wander into the store or wherever you're going, you're scanning the parking lot looking for those hams. And I know I want to show them, hey, I recognize that you got some cool antennas on your car or your truck or your vehicle. And I was thinking, hey, I could put my QSL card there. And I'm like, I haven't even built the QSL card yet. So at this point, that was kind of hard. So I'm now leaving weird notes on the windshield, which is really creepy in my mind. So we came up with this idea. We figured, why not? Let's create these small little hammies. And then on the bottom of every hammy is a small little disc that says, you've got hammed. And there's a little field in there that you can put your call sign on, and gives them the web address. And you could just place these on, the windshield, on the, anywhere on the vehicle that the owner can find it, and kind of just show him or her that, hey, we noticed your vehicle, kind sir, and you're doing a great job. As Tim, sort of, he's a big, Overlander guy. He knows that, that they have the ducks for the Jeeps. Do they have anything for the Broncos?
So they tried doing something like that in the community, and they got slapped down pretty quickly. We care about branding our Broncos, making stickers, and doing fun things like that.
Okay.
We told the people that leave the bath toys at home. We don't need them in the
Well, the good news is you can't put these in the bathtub. They're too small. They might go down the drain. But in essence, they're perfect size. And us from the ham community, I tell you, man, I've plopped a bunch of these on cars, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen people get up to their door and see these on the handles and like, what the hell is this? And then they realize it. And, I've gotten a lot of emails back from folks, and we've got a channel actually up on our Discord. If you want to see that, we're, as folks starting to get this out in grassroots and start doing it. We've got a couple of guys down in North Carolina that have been dropping these on cars, and they've been sending us photos and tagging us on the socials. So, we say, keep on coming. This is something really cool to just kind of promote the ham radio community. And, I don't know, no one else has done it. And I think it's a cool idea. So if you think it's a cool idea, you can always head over to livefreeandham.com/shop or Get Hammed. And you can pick up your own set of hammies there. Or if you're more ambitious and you want to do something on your own, I don't own the market on it. So I'm more than happy to show you what you need to do and how and where you need to get your stuff. So you're free to do that too as well, and just spread the love. That's really kind of what I'm looking for. Hey, go ahead, fire away, man.
I think, in this day of social media and everything like that, create a contest, create a promotion where people who give those, if they secretly hide somewhere and videotape when somebody finds that one, and then to capture the best reactions.
I love it, man.
And bring those in here and do like you're doing with the Shaq thing, but make a, like a highlight reel of those.
Funny you mentioned that. We are working on a grassroots thing already now with that. So you're on the same wavelength. You and I are connected, man. We are here. So we definitely got some interesting ideas. We were thinking about even going to, I think Todd came up with the idea, Todd or Paul, one where we were going to put a little tracker in one of the little pigs and just lease it out, 5 or 6 out in the wild. And we're going to track it like we track Santa Claus and see how far that pig makes it.
Yeah, like geocaching.
Exactly.
Yeah. And its buttocks.
Somewhere in there. Yes. We'll play around with that idea. So we got some of these things to brewing to kind of build some excitement, but yeah, we're on the same wavelength, Tim. I'm totally with you on that. That's an awesome idea.
That is I think Paul mentioned the geo trackers for geocaching with little, things that you can scan and then move them to another to another
spot.
cache, and then somebody else finds it and scans it, moves it to another one, and you can watch its progression throughout.
Exactly. That would be totally cool. We'll just have a full website where people can watch where Hammy number 1 is, made its way across the United States or halfway around the world or all the above. So exactly. As Jeff says, it's like where's George? Totally. Or where's Waldo? One of the two. Cool. All right. Well, so like I said, you can head over to getham.com, check that stuff out. And, we'd love to have you guys continue to, fuel that fire. Sounds like fun. So as we usually do in our every episode, we've got our, do good and, you got mail episodes. So we're going to forgo that. But, we're going to throw out there just as an option to the audience. And, we put this to Todd, we said, do you want to do your something extra? Because, he's on a study test. He's been saying no. So we need to hear it from the chat there. If you want to hear, you want us to do the something extra episode here before we get into the Shack roast, put a 1 in the chat there. Let us know that you want to hear him. Yeah, see, Paul's already fueling the fire there. So put a 1 in the chat there real quick, and once I wrap up here, then we'll see if whether or not the consensus is everybody will do the something extra there. So with that, let's kind of dive into our usuals. So I will always want to ask, and obviously you guys, Jeff and Tim, you guys are our guests here tonight. So we usually like to ask everybody, hey, how's your ham radio week? It doesn't have to be ham radio specific, although that's the cool part about it. So we'll start with you, Tim. How's been your ham radio week? Anything interesting? The floor is all yours, sir.
Not much. I just put a video out on the ATOS 120. And
good video.
It's been getting some mixed reactions for and against.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't necessary. I wasn't trying to compare it to a wire antenna, other than the fact that when you balance the speed and ease of deployment, like it's already there, versus putting out a wire antenna when it's cold outside, not as cold as you guys are. Mm-hmm. I'm happy with it, right? And that's really what I was looking at. Was that it's to keep the train rolling in the cold months, and and kind of the inverse of it, like I had mentioned in the video. Mike down in Texas, it's like 120 degrees at 7 o'clock at night in the shade. He uses it, more in the summertime for the kind of the opposite, to stay in the car and stay cool. So,
mm-hmm.
So that's been doing good, and. My wife and I are going away Monday and Tuesday over to a little artsy fartsy community.
Mm-hmm.
What she's like, oh yeah, there's a park over there. You can go do a POTA.
She's like my wife. She does the same thing. It's like, how do we coincide parks and my activities at the same time?
What she doesn't know is there's about 13 park activities over there.
Then you're golden.
Somebody will be doing a rove.
Got you in ham alert. I'm all good.
So, but yes, no, she's fine. She'll take a couple books and she'll just let me do my thing. So
nice. Yeah.
So
that was awesome.
Week.
Yeah, I have to say your ATAS video, I've gotten halfway through it because once again, you not to say it's clickbaity, but that line, in your title, I was like, man, I have an ATAS 120. I love my ATAS. No one, you're going to rip it out of my dead cold hands before I kind of give it up type antenna. Yeah. And so I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it, but don't let the cat out of the bag. We'll definitely be interested to see how it ends.
Sounds good.
Cool. All right. Hey, Jeff, we don't see you. You're currently a ghost to us, but are you there? Do we have at least your audio?
He's on YouTube. So everyone's watching YouTube. They can see him. We just can't see him.
I see him in the, I see him in the StreamYard.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You do?
All right. But I just I do not see his facial expression. So anyway,
Jeff, right now, Eric.
Yeah. How is your ham radio week, Jeff? What's been going on?
Hello. It's been going super. Tuesday I dropped a video that I had for about a year now about QRM on a regional repeater. Wednesday I went out and did a POTA activation to a new park I haven't been to yet. Well, it's not a new park, it's just I haven't been there yet. It's across the state line in the great state of the People's Democratic Republic of Maryland. Took out my brand new FT891 and knocked out 10 and 20 meters. Had a blast, made some awesome DX contacts, and that'll be content for a video 2 videos probably coming up.
Very cool. Now, how is knowing where you're coming from? You were FX4CR guys. You're now in the 891 world. How's the feeling? Are you okay and content with the fact that you've gone from 20 to 100?
Oh yeah, I started with a 991.
Okay.
Pre-alpha.
All right.
A 991 pre-alpha until I let the magic smoke out of it somehow. Then
991's
right away drove up to the local ham radio outlet. It's only about a 30-minute drive for me, and picked up a DX10. The manager talked me into that versus a 991A.
Woohoo.
Glad he did. Great freaking radio. Actually, both radios are good. Being a more experienced ham, I thought it'd be kind of better to go that way. And I like the sound. Much better sound coming out of that radio.
Oh, yeah.
I just got tired of lugging that big thing around for Parks on the Air. So I went down to the G90 and the FX4CR. Going back to 100 watts is nice. I had a lot of time Wednesday as I was off work. Didn't have to be anywhere. My only concern was nature calling and being locked into the park. So I had to make sure I was out before that time. But I was able to sit there for it was like hour and 15 minutes, maybe. I think it was maybe almost 2 hours, and got a whole bunch of contacts. It's nice in having those pileups again. I wouldn't say that I miss them. I had smaller pileups when I was on like 5 watts and 20 watts, but being at 100 watts, it is going back to something that I used to do. So it's kind of familiar. Lots of fun though. Definitely lots of fun.
Yeah. It's funny pileups, like especially if you haven't done POTA in a while, or you've like been at the QRP level and you go to something like that. I've taken my FX4CR and expected the reverse, where I'd be like, all of a sudden, where's all the pileups? And it's just a different beast. And so I sympathize and understand, but I love my 891. Yeah.
Yeah. It is a lot different. I was never expecting to have huge pileups, and I was kind of glad not to have big pileups. I'd have smaller ones, which is fine. I'd have a few people call me at once with the FX4CR. But if people want to move along and not wait their turn, then I'm more than happy to grab someone else instead. I mean, I can only talk to one person at a time. I cannot call like 5 call signs and talk to all of them at once.
Not trying hard enough.
Yeah, if I tried hard enough and had a better memory, I could say, hey, AB 1, 2, 3, 4. This is what picked out 5 call signs. It's like you're all 5'9" at this park. Have a good day, 7-3. Then you hear 73, 73, 73, 73. I don't think that's possible, but never say never.
Have you worked James PZN?
Yeah,
No.
I've worked him many times.
Okay, that guy has got a steel trap for a memory, and he can do that. He'll just rip them.
That is a trait I wish I could get. Like, I really wish I could keep the call sign. Like, I only get like a variation of it. I'm like, that'd be an ultimate superpower for me to have.
I swear,
I have problems.
To sit with him while he's doing it, but I swear he'll hear like 5 call signs, and he'll just bang, 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 bang right after another. And I think I don't know if he's hearing the letters or hearing the voice or a little bit of both, but he does a phenomenal job with that.
Yeah, he does. I did. He actually came here to Delaware, and I did meet up with him and hung out with him and all those guys. Hung out with a few of them before too, down in Maryland. But we didn't have a huge pileup, but they'd call their normal people. So it was a lot of fun. I have problems remembering like at least 1, maybe 2 letters of a call sign that I heard and told them to wait. And then when I come back around to them after that one contact, I forgot the letters.
Yep.
I'm like, whoever I said to wait 1 minute, come now.
You're not alone. we all suffer from CRS.
I'm like, whoever else was on there calling me out, come now.
I know, right? Just come slowly.
I used to do something. I had that same problem too. So I usually, if I hear park to parks I'll say, park to park, I heard you 1 second, please. I'll go finish my QSO and then I'll go back right to the park to park.
Same.
Man,
But it's easy to remember because it's easy to remember park to park than it is
it is.
trying to 3 letters or 2 letters out of somebody's call sign.
I
Or
definitely
if
think
it's a
from an
DX
activation standpoint.
station. Or if it's a
Oh.
DX station, you just say DX station, and hopefully they come back to you.
There you
Hopefully
Yep.
they're not also trying to still make contact when you told them to wait the first time.
It's first time.
And the second time and the third time.
go.
Been there, done that.
Video
Yeah.
about that.
It's like when you hear someone, you say, hold on a second. And then like right after that, you hear them tuning up on you. It drives me nuts. It's like, really, dude? Like, I know it's you.
I just hear the call signs over and over again.
But yeah, okay. Well, so we all can't live like you. I don't have the capabilities to run SO2R, while on a park bench. Oh man, yeah. Chris has got the van there. If anybody knows Lost Nation Radio, he's the one with the van that probably, if you went to Dayton, he was there with his van, and so that van is decked out with a kilowatt in terms of power and a bunch of other radios. So he can run SO2R to the hills all day.
Drones. The reason we have all those drones flying around is they're attracted to his van.
To his van.
They're just honing in on it.
You have a flex, so nothing's stopping you from doing SO2R in the park.
Yep. True that.
I mean, you have to bring it with you, of course.
Well, he's already got it with him. It's in the van.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about you, though. You can throw the flex in the back of the truck and.
I think if I'm going that way, I'm going the wrong way in terms of direction. But it is attractive if I can actually have a trailer I can pull behind me with my 2 flexes in it. If I had 2 flexes, I won right now. But anyway, cool. All right. Well, sweet. Sounds like some good stuff there, Jeff. Looking forward to the future videos there. So over to you, Paul. How is your Ham Radio Week doing, bud?
Hey, you know what? My ham radio week has actually been pretty good. I had a nice rag chew on 40 meters yesterday with a gentleman in Connecticut, which is kind of cool because, obviously like 40 meters is one of those few bands that we can use to communicate within New England. So that was neat. I got to play Frequency Frenzy FT8 poker for the first time.
Wow. Impressive.
That was exciting. Yeah.
How'd you do?
I think I had 1 top 5 finish out of the 3 rounds, so not bad for my first time.
Cool. Okay. All right. Well,
yeah.
Way to represent. Cool. All right. So, anything else, or it sounds like that takes the cake for sure.
No, that was it. That was just the highlights of the ham radio aspects of the week.
Very cool. All right. Well, we'll throw it over to you, Mr. General, still a general. Go ahead. How's your ham radio week, bud?
It's been going good. I've been studying. I'm sections 1 through 6. I'm at an 86%. I took the test only studying 1 through 6, and I got a 50. So that means I'm getting better. So I did find out that when I did my last park when I was in Arkansas a couple weeks ago, I forgot to put the what wattage I was using on the app, so it saved all my parks or all my contacts without the wattage. So I have to go through my.
I don't think that's not a requirement for POTA.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. No. Just for my main log, it just looks stupid when everything has the different wattage and then it just is blank, and I'm like,
What Todd? What log are you using?
1030 FJP.
Yeah, for the main one, and then I'm using the what's the one we're using?
FJP.
Yeah,
so I think you can do a bulk update on all of those, so you can just go from top to bottom.
And just hit 100. Yeah.
Just select the ones you want. Don't do a select all and then update every contact with the park.
When I said top to bottom, I meant from your first contact to your last contact.
Don't ask how I know, but whatever.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was because of tonight, I had to take a picture of my shack, so I had to clean it up a little bit, and I just had the radio on, and then I was flipping through, and I got a couple parks, hunting. I haven't done that in a while, so I did a little bit of that, and talking on the repeater, and when I'm driving to and from work, and that's about it. So
very cool. Sounds like you still got. Okay. All right. What?
All right. Well, how was your week?
Wonderful, Todd. My ham radio week's doing well. Let me see. I actually a couple of things. We had to take the dog to the groomer, so I usually head over to my Silver Lake destination and set up. And I ran the ATAS, and I was like my first go to. And this is always the way I play is like I always start on 20. And this time the amateur radio god said no, tune to 10 meters, and so I tuned to 10 meters. And I think after 25 minutes, I had over 40 contacts. I mean, it was crazy how live 10 meters was. And of course, I'm in the pile up and I hear this VE6LK and I'm like, okay, VE6LK. And then kind of just going through the process, then all of a sudden the light bulb goes off. Ding! Oh, it's Vince. And I'm like, oh, well, I should have been a lot more cordial instead of just like 7, you're a 5'9" here in New Hampshire, 7, in Park, blah, blah, blah. And he's just like, he kind of caught the wind.
It's all right. I worked Rob in Arkansas and I didn't even realize I worked him until
he blew right over him.
He's like, oh, I worked you. I'm like, you did?
I feel like Jeff or Eric, I think I did that with you one time where you called me when I was in a park and I didn't realize it was you. And I took
it to heart. Trust me. He doesn't know my call. No, it's okay.
Think, you hear people online. We're talking like this to a Zoom or a StreamYard or something like that. But until you hear them over the air on sideband, there's a slight difference in it, and you don't always pick up on that.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, or your frequent hunters that hunt you all the time just by their call or the rhythm. Like there's one Bruce guy that I know all the time, and I don't know if he's a YouTube watcher, but I have him in so much of my log, it's crazy. Like he literally finds me every time I'm out hunting, and like I could like go for months not doing a park activation. I think I only did that once, but
I think there are dedicated hunters out there who look for and know that there's going to be specific activators out at certain times,
Yep.
And they've got a list of people that they run through, whether that's written down or just a mental note or whatever.
Yep.
Because I'm the same way. I mean, I'll go out on a, like 7:00. Well, but when the late shift started at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'd start out at 7 and run until about 8:30. And I would hear the same, they just stacked up, lined up, ready to go.
Mm-hmm. And this is what Rob has to say to you, Todd. That's from Rob.
Yeah,
Tim, you've got to be in the hams of note by this point. In Polo.
Oh, yeah. And
as a YouTuber,
Polo, yes, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I knew I broke through the ceiling when mine started showing up. I was just like, okay, apparently. Cool. Well, yeah.
I don't know if Sebastian remembers, but I am the unofficial ambassador of Polo and Ham 2K.
Okay.
Sure,
official, unofficial,
unofficial, unofficial ambassador of Ham 2K.
I love
self-appointed.
No. I've got it in an email from Sebastian.
Well, I love that. I love that log. That by far is my favorite.
Oh, Polo is great.
It's awesome.
And nothing against hammers. I did a video a while back when hammers blew up on me twice in the middle of an activation. I had to switch to paper really quick, and nothing against it, but Jert was just busy and life got in the way, and the program was falling behind. And so I did that video, and that drew a little bit of ire too. But he's back. He's
making good stuff.
Yeah, and more power to it. The more the merrier.
Yeah, well, then the more loggers that are starting to appear on the scene tend to draw those guys that have been living in the place of like, hey, yeah, I'm the best logger, out into the open to start doing more.
I'm sorry, but the 1990s UI look is gone. I said this the other night. My demographics on my channel when I first started, and I complained about this, 55 and up. I'm 53, so my demographics much older than me. By far. And I'm like, where are all the young people? Because that's really what I want to attract. Not necessarily into ham radio, but into electronics, into thinking for yourself and doing stuff and building things and having fun. And so much of amateur radio, and I think in the last 6 months, that has now my 50% of my audience is below the age of 50 now. And that,
wow,
it's good.
Good for you, man. We have to share the science there. I still struggle with the 50 to 59. So
I stopped making videos for old people.
we'll have to talk shop here because I'm curious to see what that magic thing is.
It's 8 to 12 minutes.
Oh, so it's just short, short TikToks. Got it.
Not TikToks. You can still do long form videos, but breaking it up in a way that and picking topics that are relevant and not worrying about having to explain all of the details behind it.
Very cool.
You got time for follow up if they want to.
If you want to get, so my niece who's 11 or 12 today told me that YouTube. I showed her. I said I'm on YouTube. She didn't believe me, so I showed her. We were having breakfast this morning, and I said, "You want to watch it?" And she's like, "No, that's too long. I only watch shorts." So if you want to get the young kids, we got to do the little 3-minute videos, if that 30 seconds.
That is a very, very, very fair analysis of the young kids. They don't care about all the stuff in between. They just get me to where I need to be right now. If it's something that's interesting to them, they'll come back and learn. They really will. It's just and I think we have done such a bad job educating kids, thinking that you kids, young people, have to know all this stuff, and this is the only way you can learn it because this is the way that's been taught for 100 years. And we're just now starting to see that kids can learn a lot differently and much more effectively in all kinds of manners. And YouTube is one of those, right? Or just this electronic medium that we're using. And it is the classroom of tomorrow. And we
all can be hot-headed for sure.
Russ Woodman. Well, I don't know who you are, Russ Woodman. But
Russ is the one of the hosts of the Lennox Ham Radio in the Shack podcast. So Russ and I we've been chit-chatting, hanging out. He was on our episode a couple of shows ago, so it's good to see him there in the chat. And he's actually one of the participants. So hold all of your angst and directivity because he's actually first on deck. So, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Cool. All right. Well, so let's not get into the semantics of all the stuff we love to do because I know people are dying to finally see whether or not Todd, because we did have a bunch of ones. Are we officially going to pull the trigger?
Yeah, go for it.
There was more than 10.
All right. Well, then we'll pull the trigger here. So, all right, we're kicking it off.
And now for something a little extra with Todd, W1S2J.
I know I've got to fix the picture. Give me some time. All right. So you've heard it here. The editing crew is a little bit behind here, but this is where we help Todd study for his extra class license. And each episode, we pick 3 questions from the extra class question pool to test his knowledge and hope he gets his upgrade. As always, you can follow along at hamstudy.org, which is a great resource and helps you prepare your test and is recommended by 3 out of 4 volunteer examiners because the ARL is never available for comment at the time of this survey. So without any further delay, I hand it over to our VE Quizmaster. Take it away, Paul.
All right, Todd. So since we have done so well with sub-elements 1 through 6, let's try
7. Come on.
Sub-element number 7.
Because it's a special night.
Yeah, such a jerk.
So your first question for the evening.
Live. Yeah.
What logical operation is performed by a 2-input exclusive NOR gate? Is it A?
Easy.
Oh.
Whoa.
I think
All right. Let me read them all. A, it produces 0 at its output only if all inputs are 0. B, it produces a 1 at its output only if one and only one input is 0. C, it produces a 1 at its output only if all inputs are 1. Or D, It produces a 0 at its input if one and only one of its inputs is 1. So I heard that B real quick, and so
Go on, Eric. What do you think it is?
I don't know.
It's B.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm gonna say
Tim,
one.
am I right?
I know Nor's. Yeah, I think it's B.
wah, wah, wah.
It's got to be C then. No.
Oh man.
It's not C either.
Oh, why? What the? This is a trick question. It's not even A. Is it even D?
It's D.
I got it.
It produces a 0 at its output if one and only one of its inputs is 1. So this question is tricky.
Duh.
At first glance, it seems to be asking about NOR gates, and the previous explanation cited that description. However, note the word exclusive. That means an XNOR gate, which is defined as a high output 1, results if both the inputs to the gate are the same. If one, but not both, are high, a low output of 0 results.
That's an AND gate.
You're a huge embarrassing failure.
That's an AND gate. That definition that they just gave is an AND gate.
They gave a wrong definition for the right answer. Oh man. Well, we'll have to submit that one to the VE's.
I'm calling
pool.
shenanigans.
All right. Yeah, call Richard on that one.
He probably changed them just to screw me up. Go ahead.
All right, Todd. Question number 2. How frequently must an analog signal be sampled to be accurately reproduced? A, at least half the rate of the highest frequency component of the signal. B, at least twice the rate of the highest frequency component of the signal. C, at 4 times the rate of the highest frequency component of the signal. Or D, at the same rate as the highest frequency component of the signal.
Get a little music there so Todd has a pause.
Well, you can't think without the music.
True, right? We keep forgetting that.
I'm going to take the test online, and Paul's going to be the guy. I'm like, can I have the music, please?
Do VEs make a special exceptions?
I have no idea. I haven't seen this question yet in my studying, but I'm going to go with B.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll B.
I'm going with B.
B is correct.
Great job.
Finally, 1.
So the explanation, this is a fundamental mathematical limitation of digital signal processing called the Nyquist theorem. In order to properly reproduce a sampled signal, it must be sampled at a rate called the Nyquist rate, at least twice as high as the frequency, twice as high in frequency as the highest frequency component of the signal.
Okay, sure, I believe you.
This
All
is
right.
where I said I studied on the toilet. Passed. That's all that matters.
I'm still an extra. That's all that matters for me.
All that matters is you get 37 correct. It doesn't matter.
If you get 100.
37.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What do they call the guy in the guy that scored the lowest in the medical school class?
Doctor. That's it. All right, Todd, for the third and final question of the evening. What are the major spectral impurity components of direct digital synthesizers? Is it A, broadband noise, B, digital conversion noise, C, spurious signals at discrete frequencies, or D, harmonics of the local oscillator?
Comparison to the remote one.
I haven't seen this one either, but I'm going to go with C.
Yeah, spurious. I love that word.
Spurious.
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 All right. Yay!
And C is correct.
Oh, no, the wrong buzzer. What are we talking about?
I don't know what you're sweating over. You did better than me.
There you go.
Well, but so Todd,
Yes.
Yes, you know what that means. I want to create bed. Todd's favorite shirt and song.
Oh, God.
Well, dude, you can't bat 1,000 all the time. I mean, you've been doing fine up until this point.
That was pretty good for using the way I think and getting 2 out of 2 ones that I ever saw before.
And having 24 people all staring at you while you're trying to get the right answer.
Yeah, the pressure.
It's insane.
It would have been bad if I got all 3 wrong. I think that would have been a first.
I know we might have to cancel this episode, the section altogether, because we're not helping. All right, well, we'll wrap this up on here. So if you're on your journey to studying for your technician general or extra class license, in that case, hamstudy.org is an excellent resource for getting your ticket. And if you've recently received your license or upgrade, let us know. And so I don't know if she's watching, but we've got I know a recent licensee was a Kim Cates, Tim's wife, finally got her ticket. I can't, her call sign's escaping me at the moment. So forgive me on that one, Kim, but she just recently got her ticket. So we've been super excited in our club to see her get her ticket because she's been hanging out.
And she was doing some 10 meters tonight, made her first contacts.
Yeah, she's as you all know, if you know Tim, he's been on our episodes for a lot, and Tim literally is the epitome of doing everything a technician can, and I'm sure Kim will do the same thing before she gets her general. All right, well, so let's get into our theme of the night. So before I do that, I'm going to hand it over to Paul because all you guys I know are here waiting for the Shack Roast, and so we are super excited to do this as our annual Shack Roast this year. And we're going to do this every year. So, make sure you mark it on your calendar, pay attention. We're going to be doing this once a year, usually right around the same time, because we enjoy doing it and it's always a blast. And hopefully we'll see repeats from year over year and your shack might be improving. You never know. So without further ado, let's hand it over to our, shack. I don't know. What do you want for your title there, my friend? You are official MC of the night in terms of letting us know what the rules are. And then we'll just kick this thing off and dive right into it.
All right. Well, I'm honored to be the Shack Master MC of the evening.
Shack.
So as you see behind me, we have a live scorecard, and so everybody that submitted has their name and their call sign listed, and then we've got our 5 judges, and there are 5 categories per contestant, and so each category gets a score of 0 through 10, 0 being the absolute worst. And 10 being woo phenomenal. And then the score sheet will update as we all input our responses, and it will give a total for each judge and a total for all the judges, and the rules are anything goes. Especially on category number 5, which is the judge wild card. And so you can pick whatever you like out of their shack, and you can judge solely on that one wild card thing that you want to rate, and that is category number 5. So it's going to get interesting.
Can it go either way? Can it be something you hate about the shack and
you throw a 0 in there? Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah, it could go in many different directions. And so with that, once we kind of total up all of the points, we're going to award, a number of winners, and, they'll get to pick from anything in, in our store there. So we're opening the gates wide. So if you, rank points wise, and we'll go over who's the winners, the top 3, or are we doing this by category, Paul? Is that going to be how we're going to do it? So the winner of each category?
Yeah, we could do winner of each category.
Okay. So you got 1 of 5 chances to be able to, get locked in and become, the all-time, best in terms of our 5 categories. And, we'll make sure we announce you there, and you'll get a free pick on anything in our ham radio store, like we own Ham Radio Outlet or something. In the livefreeandham.com/shop store. So without further ado, shall we? Let's go. Okay, so we are going to.
Let's go.
It's our first one is Russ. So I'm going to throw out here. We'll pull him up here. So this is Russ's submission, K5TUX. So give you a little quick background. Russ is one of the hosts of the ham radio, Lennox Ham Radio. Man, I'm just screwing this. My tongue is getting tied up. Lennox in the Ham Shack podcast. We had him on a couple episodes ago. Russ and crew are a great bunch of guys and gals to hang out with. I always love his wife's recipes. But this is his shack and his submission. So I will leave this to you. Anything, that blatantly stands out to you guys, in terms of any of the categories that, you might want to just shed some light on?
Well, all right. So category number 1 is neatness, cleanliness, and organization.
Okay.
So
Would you just look at that? Would you look at it?
I'm impressed. All of his Rubik's cubes are all, color coded on the right side. So that's impressive.
That middle one, I'm going to call shenanigans on the middle one.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, it's a little bit off. It looked like it was removed sticker wise.
That's got the exactly. It's got the OCD in me already twitching.
But look at the pipe collection.
Yeah, I like the pipe collection.
The pipe collection. I got to do a little zooming here. So let me.
Yeah, there we go. Would you look at that?
If I can zoom in. There we go. Zoom in over here.
Oh, yeah. Would you look at that?
There we go. Yeah. The pipes are very well organized, and clean. I'll give them that. They're definitely not like old tobacco in there and, dust of tobacco. So
what's up with the penguin?
In the chat, what's your favorite brand of pipe tobacco?
Yeah. Go ahead in the chat for Russ. I know I saw you in the chat there.
Yeah.
So you were saying what's with the Lennox clock there, Paul? Todd? Is that what you're referring to?
Oh, look at that. Now
we just lost Todd. There we go. Let's add him
I don't know
back
if you
in.
guys see it up there. He's got a couple TARDISes and one of those weeping angels.
Let me go. Oh, yes, I do see over here in the corner. Let me out here. Go back in a little bit more here. Yeah, okay. So we got a bunch of TARDISes, the angels. I'm curious to see what these all are. My guess is, previous
like a floppy disk holder.
They could be. They very much could be.
Man, I think we're going to have to deduct points though for having such a small ham clock.
Ooh, yeah, true. Yeah, that is. And the location of the small ham clock too, as well. That's a big thing for me.
And I mean, I don't even have a ham. I don't even have a ham clock, so to me, I can't deduct them for that. But I can deduct them. What is that? Is that a penguin clock?
That is a penguin clock.
Yeah, that's a Lennox Tux clock. So that's an official Lennox, ham, clock. I can't deduct points for that because he obviously is a Lennox aficionado.
Is that the Lennox symbol?
Yeah, Tux. That's a Tux penguin for Lennox. Yeah, for all this. So good there.
That's cool.
Now,
got some guitars.
I'm curious why, and I still don't understand. Like, which episode is this? This is the Steve Martin episode, but which one? I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, and is it
maybe that's the Jerk.
That's what I was thinking, but it didn't look like it because it looked too new.
Older for the
too young. Not young enough to be in the Jerk.
Yeah, true there.
He was still pretty young, even with all the gray hair.
Now, Russ, we all have 2 ears and 2 hands, but why do you need 2 phones?
One's a regular phone landline and one's a ham shack. Come on.
Yeah, but both of them are ham shack. Like they're both Yealink. Sure? I mean, they're both IP phones. So he may have an IP phone. I guess I should give him that. But wait a minute. What is this stuff over here? I don't know. What's this little jar over here in the corner? I don't know if you can see my mouse moving here. This little black thing. I'm curious to see
Planes,
what that
trains,
actually.
and automobiles. There you go, Russ.
There we go. Okay, well, I'll give him points for that one. Those aren't pillows for sure. We all know that line well. Okay, well,
did you guys catch the scented candles?
No. Okay. Yes, I did see up there by the.
Yep.
Actually, what is that? Yeah. Okay. So they're 2 light flavors. Hopefully, they're good flavors. I don't know. Is this a bowling ball next to it? Like a candle pin?
If the scented candles aren't like cocaine and hookers or something great like that,
2 points deduction easily.
Candles.
Okay, so we've got some decent HTs here. I'll have to give them that.
I only say that because I have a candle that is cocaine and hookers.
Hookers, because there's no other candles out there for men's sense outside of wet dog and military. All right, okay, so let's move out here a little bit. We've got let's just check out the radios here. So we've got a no, that's a 710, right? That's what I'm looking at. Okay, and he's a Mac guy. Okay, so there's points there. I have to give him that. I don't know. Anything else sticking out
in there? Or is that that's 5100 in it?
Yeah, that's a 710. Yeah. I see what you're talking about. Yep. Okay. Yeah, there's that 7100 there.
Or so.
Yep.
Yes. Yep. Okay. And I see he's a bass player, although I don't see a 5-string up there, so I'll have to give him at least a few points knocked off. Although, is that a 5-string? I can't tell if that's real 5. He's got at least a 4-string there. Yeah.
That's two.
Yeah, I only see 4 nuts. Yeah, 4 nuts there. Okay. All right. So not a 5-string bass player. Okay.
I think that's
all right.
a Paul Reed Smith. I don't know if they make bass guitars.
A PSR? No, I don't know. That looks more like an Ibanez, I think. The double pickups and whatnot.
Yeah,
although that one.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Russ, if you can elaborate which ones you have, we'd be curious because that could definitely help in swaying your points there. So okay, we've got a couple of what the heck are these little things up here? These little nodes. Are these Meshtastic or what's the deal with that? They look interesting. Although I give them points for grid tracker. That's good.
So far, Russ has a total score of 48.
Oh, I mean,
well, let me throw in here. I got to do my ratings here. So definitely a 6, and we'll do 7.
So to review the categories, category 1 is neatness, cleanliness, and organization. Category 2 is versatility, be that radios, modes, etc. Category 3 is displays. How many types of displays you have, styles, amount, content.
So what's that little one right in the below the Rubik's cubes and the penguin clock?
That's the ham clock.
Oh, that's
that little tiny fucker.
Yeah, that one right there is the ham
weather
clock.
Station? That's a ham clock.
That's definitely ham clock. Paul is 100% accurate.
That's a ham clock, my friend.
Yeah, that should be on the. That should be on the. I'd put that one on the monitor on the left.
Yeah, true. So I'm going to give him big points just in my wild card choice because I don't know any ham today that still, except myself maybe, that still has an official copy of their, their FCC license framed. Like I dig mine out of the, storage box for a while. So kudos for having that officially framed and displayed there. Like, because I don't know many hams that actually do have that. Any of you guys have yours displayed?
Where is it displayed?
Not displayed.
Right in the corner. Yeah, right in the corner here.
Oh,
so right between Steve Martin and the main center console.
Oh, there
so
you go. I didn't
big points
that.
there. Yep. I think that's big points. Yeah, exactly. Way to drop them.
Now, see, I gave him an 8 on the wild card.
Okay.
Just for the pipe collection.
Oh, yeah, not bad. I like in.
Did we see any QSL cards or
boards
or anything?
Nothing.
None.
Nada. So apparently Russ doesn't use his radio.
Get a big fat 0 on that category.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, okay. So he got 135 so far. Everyone plug in their numbers and we go with Russ there and his official entry. I take that as a resounding yes.
Yeah, it looks like, Todd just finished. So, yep.
Okay.
Good to move to Walt.
Okay, let me get Walt up here. Walt. And Walt is GTX. So, there we go.
Carlos.
All right. All right. So, this is Walt's. This is his setup. Nice radio. 3000. No, that's that a 3000 or no, a 5000. Yeah, the 5000. Okay. Nice radio. Love all the knobs. Good filtering. Although,
now, obviously, a ham that has not been in the hobby for years and years and years, which I respect and I appreciate.
Yep.
Well, I wanna know why his foot pedals.
I know. I was going to say that. Why is it on the wall here? Like, do you reach with your toes or something?
Yeah, you like sitting back, your
Well,
legs up.
now hold on. Now, if he's anything like me, and he's got a dog that lays at his feet, I have to always pick up my foot switch. Otherwise, the dog will lay on the foot switch, and
Okay.
I won't even realize it, but it'll be transmitting.
Well, sorry, Walt. We can't give bonus points for having the same name as yourself, even though it is pretty cool. We have to be fair enough. Now, all right, yeah. So, okay, I'll give you that. I'm still like, torn because it
Dude,
is.
look at that! Look at that 35 millimeter camera sitting next to the foot switch, though.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a pretty classic for sure.
The Green Army Men.
Oh, yes,
Under the monitor and to the right of it.
Yes.
Oh,
The back shelf. There's
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah. So those are the classic ones there for sure. This one is decapitated and it's got a different head on it. I'm curious the story behind that. If Walt is available, please elaborate because I need to know. I'm curious of what's the deal with these army men here. These guys in red. They are kind of out of place.
Them.
I don't either. So I'm a
They
little
look
out
like
of
they're
place.
from a toy or something. Like a little.
Yeah, I wish I could get in
toy.
closer there. Oh yeah,
No.
like a little wind up like things, a little winder on the side. That's possible. Okay.
Yeah, they look like they have
positive.
the winder feet. That's
He's
what
got-
I think that
he's
is. I
got-
think that's some kind of wind up thing.
Yeah.
He's got paper to the right of his mouse to write down important things.
No. These, if you look at what's written on the page, he's just got like he's trying to figure out what the the ratings are meaning, what a 5.9 is, because he's got just 5.9, 5.9, 5.9, 5.9, 5.7. So like those numbers are like, I know, right? Those are the important ones. No call signs, but just the numbers. Okay. Although he's pretty ingenious.
I think there's a Zygo G90 on the right above the. I think that's a power supply. That's the back of the
for
G90,
this.
I believe. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good
G90.
point. Where's the faceplate though? That's interesting.
Well, that's the back of the back of the radio.
Okay.
The faceplate would be
But,
facing the wall.
I do see it. Yeah, you can barely see the handles there in the background of the front of the faceplate and everything. Wow, that's a disgrace. I'm kind of sad. Although we'll have to give him points. He did make the power pole conversion on the G90, so bonus is there. I mean, he didn't have that Molex plug. True. Yeah, if you could elaborate, if Walt, you're in there, you could tell us whether that is a G90 or not, or we're correct. Although, yeah, it'd have to be, because isn't that a G90 mic?
Yep.
Okay, so it's very possible, or it could be your Zygo brand in general.
That's I think that's a Zygo knockoff of an Icon mic.
Okay, all right. I'm curious.
What is that? I was looking for QSL cards or awards or anything.
I just see a bulleted list of something that says something operating aids. I don't know why he needs aids or if he is struggling but it's not a really great list. I can't tell what's on it. So I'm curious.
I'm going to give big points for having the band plan there.
Yeah, true.
Being able to reference it quickly.
Yep.
I don't. I mean, it depends on how long if he's a new ham. Okay, I'll give him that. But if he's been around for a while, you should definitely know where you're at.
Not really.
Okay.
Now, I still keep a band plan ready.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have to give him some ingenuity. He's definitely into that, eclectic pipe desk kind of style look, because that's sort of like how my shack is. I've got all that rustic pipe and whatnot. So good use of that.
And I agree with Carlos, the rig expert.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did see that. Yeah. We don't know which model it is or what it is.
Got a Heil Pro 7 headset there.
Yeah.
It's like the A55 Zoom sitting on the very top.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I see it right there. Okay. All right. And then we've got a bunch of stuff over here in the corner, which I can't fully get into. We've got, it looks like a steam train. Yeah. And a bunch of novels. Not sure. Oh, and he's got a Windows pass-through, so good kudos on that. Good cable management. That's good to see.
Does he have grounding though?
There we go. Yeah, does he? I don't see anything. It's very possible.
Grounding on it.
Yeah. Okay. So, but do we see? Yes, but is there anything attached? I don't see anything attached. Train's in the way. I don't see. I see a keyboard tray down here. Coax management looks okay. I don't know. I'll give him kudos for the Yaesu mic. That's a good mic for sure.
Nice reference mic there.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. And what's he running for software here? What is that? Oh, that's HRD, isn't it?
Yep.
That looks like HRD. Okay.
That
So
is Radio Deluxe.
he knows what he's doing. Okay. And he is a Windows 10 user, so we can't totally knock him for that. So, all right. Anything else we missed in here? Although I see a log sheet, so he does looks like electronic logging, but a backup and still practicing his 5.9. So we'll have to knock a few points off for that. Anything else we need to kind of divulge into here before we score?
What's on the screen? I might have to modify my score.
HRD.
Oh, no, sorry, no bonus points for that.
The good news is he's more than 3 kilohertz above the Maritime Mobile Net, so we'll have to give him points for that.
No, there would be points if he was directly on the Maritime Mobile Net.
Well, you have to do that. You have to do that on your wild card choice.
Points go down the further away you get from 14.300.
True. All right, so let's plug our scores in here. Let's go. Oop, I'm boarding ahead too much here. Dang it. Wrong keyboard. All right, let's go through here. So,
did we see any QSL cards, awards?
No. Oh, sorry, I'm back at Russ's. So let me go back. I did not see QSL cards with him either. So nothing in that photo. No QSL cards at all. So he does not make many contacts. He just practices his signal reports.
5.9, 5.9 in the
5.9 for everybody. You get a 5.9. You get a 5.9.
5.9.
Hey, we're picking on me. I give everybody 5. If I can hear you, you get a 5.9.
He will be forever dubbed the 5.9 man.
I'm moving on.
All right, let's versatility. We'll do a 6. Displays could be more.
I don't know, man.
The display still should be bigger. In this day and age, with our age, groups, and the fact that he's got a pair of glasses on his desk, he should have a bigger display.
He needs at least another one.
Yeah, if that minimum. All right, so let's do 5 pops, and then I'll give him.
Well,
7.
I mean, I've got 3 monitors connected to my computer. I could add 2 more, and it would definitely help.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
more displays is better.
We'll get into yours at a later date. All right. Well, so let's throw it over to the next one. So our next entrant is Keith. Oh,
so that was 126 points total for Walt, which puts him in second place.
Okay. So the next victim, we'll say, is Keith, KC1OZK. For those that don't know Keith, he braved the hike with us up to Pack and had a blast doing soda and poda, and I have that video over on my channel.
So fun video, by the way.
Dude, that was an odd. I am set it and ready to go once we get better weather above 30 degrees around here to go to another hike. So all for it.
Yeah, I still got to do my video.
Yeah. Come on, dude, get on the ball. All right.
Well, all right. So Keith, I was going to give him a 10 on neatness and organization until I looked under his desk, and it's like, what the fuck is that?
That's not that bad, dude. I bet you if we look under your desk, it'd be worse. I don't think you took pictures of underneath your desk.
Cables, you'd never even see them.
I know, right? There's a tip, Keith. Use a black cable instead of white.
Yeah. So where does he sit?
Looks like
chair. Is he just
I'm sure he pulled it away.
I'm standing right now.
That's true. I would agree with that, but I'm sure he pulled it away just to give us the full breadth and depth of the setup. And
I suppose if his chair was there, nobody would have seen those cables underneath his desk.
True that, or any of the radios or any of the band plan or anything. But
I gotta say, wild card, that freaking library lamp from the 80s.
That's a 10.
I love it. I love it.
Dude, he is thoroughly like, dude, this countertop does not have a speck of dust or like anything in the crevices. I mean, you could eat off of this thing. You could sleep on it too if you wanted to, but man, I like that desk. That's slick. I like it. The nice cold surface makes it all the better. Okay.
And as Walt pointed out, he's got a flag hanging.
Yeah, I do see that. Okay.
Although I'll tell you, I'm going to give him points for the flag, but what's missing from the picture is which way the flag is positioned. Is it hung properly?
Oh, the field of blue better be on the left.
That's right.
You can't tell by the picture, so yeah, there's no way to confirm. But if Keith was in the chat, we'll have to.
I'm sure he hung it right.
Oh no, he is. He's there. He didn't plan the shot very well, as he says, as I would have thrown some monitors up. What, the 2 in there is not good enough? So you got a 27-inch iMac?
He's got 3.
Yeah, he's got his laptop. Yep. All right, and so
see a 705 there.
Yeah, that's a 705. No, that's a 705. Yeah.
Okay, that is a 705.
Yeah, on a custom 3D printed stand by the looks of it. He's got a little speaker next to it.
What are those ones in the bottom there?
Probably a 2 meter.
Yeah, so that's a dual bander.
Yeah, one's a power supply.
Yeah.
And power supply, 30 amp.
Now, here's something interesting. He's got the metal desk, and it looks like he's got a uncased Raspberry Pi or an Arduino.
But dude, you got to give him credit for that. He's actually watching a video, so he's actually educating himself.
But
he's working on it.
He is on a ESD mat. So I'm gonna give
he's on an ESD mat, and he's actually programming it while he's watching the video. So kudos there. For showing some actual usage in the shack.
Although whose video is he watching?
I can't quite tell. Never seen him, and I can't. The words aren't strong enough to go in and zoom in.
But he's got enough. I mean, he's got some big screens. He's got enough to do basically
the whole
ham radio. Yeah.
He's got 3 of them, but only 2 of them are being used. So this one in the shadows here, not sure what that would be for, but maybe it was for his DX10.
He's got a metal whip antenna on that HT.
Oh, dude, that one, he used that when we were doing the soda, and that thing has range. He can also kill somebody. Oh, man. Okay. So the DX10
on the wall. So he's got the Van framed.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. There's some points.
There you go.
And it looks like that's a printer stand over here, so I can't tell what that is.
And there's a third monitor. I don't know if you picked up on it. There is a third monitor on the desk.
It's in the dark, right? Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, I'm thinking that maybe, Keith, you can confirm. Is that running off your DX10 there?
It's in dark mode. Dark mode.
Yeah. Apple's new mode. Yeah, so he's got a couple of HTs here. So what's that? Looks like a Bafwang. There you go, Jeff. So points for that. And looks like...
What's on the honeydew list? Or is that the grocery list?
Oh, true. Yeah, I didn't even see that. So let's go zoom in over here. Nothing. He's got one line, and I can't tell what it is. He's definitely got some cooling and heating capabilities. He's got looks like one of those
gotta love the mini splits.
Yeah, mini splits. Yeah. You're definitely a user of those. I've seen those in your shack, Tim.
Yep, got one up on the wall.
He is a well-organized person. Looks like a lot of post-it notes here.
Is there any awards on the left there in that pile of paper?
On this over here in the organizer. Looks like a luggage tag.
It's like his Visa bills do too.
Yeah, pretty true that. Now, what is this stuff over by the iPad? I can't quite put my finger on that. It looks like a tape recorder. Is that a tape recorder? No.
Or a magazine to a gun.
Oh, true. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. And
yeah,
Keith,
that is a gun.
Is it? Wow.
Is it a gun?
Oh, yes, in a Kydex holster.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that gets
high holster.
Keith, that gets you 10 for me for your
Yep, there you go.
For your
now,
bonus.
I can't zoom in here. There's another box over here in the corner. I can't quite make what that is. And Keith, if you can elaborate on it, please let us know.
Oh, that just took the wild card score from a 7 to a 10. So
okay. Well, it's
although wait a minute. Hold on. Can we identify
what it is?
Is that a Glock?
Keith, if you care to divulge.
P365.
Is it? Can't get any further.
He said so in the chat.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Sig.
Sig.
Yeah,
nice. Okay.
Sig.
There we go.
I have that.
That's a really, really nice gun. I wish it was affordable.
No red dots.
All right. Well,
Did a better job.
Thoughts on the red dots.
now I am going to dock him a few points because this headset cable management crap here. He's got all the mics tied to like the upper like stand, but like he's just kind of willy nilly tucked all of his headset cables in there and didn't make it look, clean to match the rest of it. So I'm going to knock up a few points off on that.
You're nitpicking, Eric. Sorry,
dude, trust me. Looking at this, if I'm going to give out 10s, man, 10s are they're not going to come for everybody.
The only there's guns and there's the American flag. The only thing
you got
is beer and some.
Oh, and we did notice what frequency he's sitting on. He's on 28402, so he's in the technician band. So good for him. And he's on 20 meters up on his 705, but not on 14220 or 7220. Okay, so anything else?
Now, all right. So you see, Prep Hound Paul, he says this in the chat that he's going to go to every one of our streams and click like. And while I very much appreciate that, stand by for the freaking roast that's coming your way.
Wait, I know, right? Oh, dude, we're waiting for the good ones at the very end there. All right, well, let's throw some ratings on here. Otherwise, we could drill this home all day. All right. Let me go here. So, plays, we're going to do 7.
No, you're changing the wrong one, Eric.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're on Walt.
Oh, yes. Okay, so 3. Go back that one.
Come on, Eric, get your stuff together, man.
Yeah, dude. Sorry. All right. And what happens when you have too many screens? Okay, thank you.
So as it sits right now, Keith is in first place with 150 points. When Eric gets his shit together, that score will go up.
Or not.
Wow.
That one's a tough one for me.
Okay. Well, a 7 on cleanliness.
I'm gonna go back with that one.
Ooh, okay, a 5 on versatility.
Displays. 5 because he could have definitely brought that third one online.
Yeah, you're being generous with that third monitor being offline.
I can assume he's probably got it hooked up to the DX10. That would be my giving him the the benefit of the doubt.
All right, what's your wild card, Eric?
Man, this one's a tough one. I just like the fact that it's all natural and metal. I'm gonna go 8.
I like the.
There we
floor,
go.
By the way, I do want to point that out.
Yeah, I would agree.
I got the similar style of kind of flooring in my ham shed.
Yeah, and you have a shed, just exactly.
Dude, Tim, the way that your shack came out is unreal. Like, kudos to you, sir.
It's
well done.
It was my wife. She insisted that I get the hell out of the house and come over here so she could sleep at night instead of having to literally sit there like this in a live stream and have to hear it all.
Well,
so it was
you did yourself a good justice. Being loud and boisterous and animated drove you right out of the house. Carlos loves your shack. He's moving in. All right. Okay.
There's a bathroom here and everything.
Yeah, I know. That's the one. That's a bonus, man. That makes live stream, middle of the break, especially long live stream runs, very easy. All right, let's bring up our next victim. So this would be Tim, KC1QDK. Oh boy. All right, we all love Tim first. Let's put that out there first.
Let me just, before we even start this, I had Tim write down some paper logs for me during a POTA.
Oh,
oh, is Tim in the chat?
I don't know, but he writes in circles, but he knows where everything is. So
yeah,
this doesn't surprise me that his shack is like this because I'm sure he knows where everything is.
Okay.
But yeah.
So to make this easy, we're going to work left to right. So I'm going to start on the left side of the screen.
We might need a whole show just for this.
This one, Jack. Okay. Well, so let's start from the ground up. This is already going to make Paul twitch. Cable management galore.
That's a
Do I want to zoom in anymore, Paul, or is this good enough for you?
Yeah, but Tim, come on. Like you've got a surge strip just hanging there with shit coming out of it.
He's got a chair with a chair base without a chair.
A chair. I know.
Tim, you're gonna burn your shack down, bro.
But boy, it would be a glorious fire. All right, let's go up to the desktop here now. So we've got a wonderful DX10, best radio in town. Sold the ICOM 7300 right out from underneath it.
Yeah, and there's some QSL cards, and there's some lanyards there. It looks like he's an Aries member.
Okay.
So you guys remember Office Space, right?
Yeah.
And the whole thing with Flair at the restaurant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Pieces of Flair.
Tim's got some Flair going on here.
Tim's got some Flair.
He has got ham radio Flair going on.
He did not stick to the minimum amount of Flair.
I think he's exceeded the minimum amount of Flair.
He's gone way past the minimum amount of Flair.
And is that a Hako soldering iron, like just right in the middle of everything?
You never know.
I think it is. I noticed that too, right when you said that. Right before
yeah, that is a perfect place for it because you don't have to go far left or right of it. Okay, so I want to go back first.
Well, wait a minute. So while he's doing CW with one hand, he's soldering with the other.
Now, dude, here's ingenuity. This is hamgenuity at its finest. See what his radios are being held up with? Zip ties to the bottom of the shelf.
all around the entire shelf.
There is no sparing of any zip ties whatsoever in this entire thing to mount these radios. That is impressive in and of itself. And he's our net control. He does, all of our net controls for our local club. So, and he does it from the comfort of zip ties.
Dude, look at the HT on the stand next to the monitor where his Yaesu fucking screen is.
So
this one over here. So
yeah.
I'm not ham shaming, but I'm sorry. That stand probably costs more than that bell for
than the radio. Yeah, 100% agreed. Yep, and the proverbial ham shack hotline tucked over in the corner that nobody ever uses. Oh man! So he is obviously a CW guy. We know that for sure. But my gosh, like you only have one hand and you only need one key. But why do you have two of the same key?
Is that a
That's a straight key by the looks of it.
Oh no! What's the radio underneath?
Oh, 10 Tech Argonaut, I think.
Okay,
background.
that is 10 Tech. That's
yeah.
Don't see many of those anymore out in the wild.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim started initially when he got in the hobby, I think, with our club radio, which was a 745, which was like the first generation 745 you could get for ICOM, and he did everything with that damn thing before he actually got to a modern radio. Okay,
and
but what is
planar monitor? I haven't heard of planar for years.
Well, it's probably a good monitor because you think that the DX10 doesn't output anything more than 800 by 600, so why would you waste a larger monitor on it?
Yeah, but it is a widescreen monitor, it looks like.
Yeah, by the looks of it.
Early one, though, but yeah. But Plano, I haven't heard that brand forever.
Yeah, me neither. Okay, so we got to point out QSL cards. He's got a few here. He's got a couple up here.
He's got a lot of badges.
Yeah, his badges, we all pointed that out. We all know his call sign now.
Points.
That is a lot of lanyards for sure.
2022 field day poster. They will be happy.
Yeah, it's our club poster. I did see our club sticker there, so I'll have to give him bonus points for that. What was it? Oh, band plan here. We see a band plan. We're good. So he's got.
There is a band plan. Yeah.
Bonus points there. He's got service manuals, so we know he consults those often.
He's got stacks of papers holding his monitor up to the appropriate height.
That is true. Although if I know Tim the way I see his shack, and I've been to his house before and I love hanging out with him, this is his dining room table here. So right at the corner is where the laptop sits, and these extra pieces of wood that he's put across here are the extension of his desks. So this little table's freestanding, so he's kind of stacked it on there. So he's made a impressive round desk out of whatever he's got around him.
Dining room table?
Yep, pretty much. He has taken over his dining room. Wow, that was our first 22 Field Day poster.
And
I forgot about that. Wow.
This is why my wife kicked me out of the house, put me outside.
Okay.
I want to see what Kim's shack's going to look like. Where's she going to go?
Yeah, we'll see what that one happens. She just started, so give her time.
Kim's his wife. So I'll give him this though. At work, my monitor it doesn't go up high enough, so I actually got like one of those stacks of paper and I sit it on that to get it up higher. So I'll give him kudos for that. That's good use of paper.
Yeah, but the picture you submitted doesn't have anything, stacks on paper.
That's
so
my work at my work monitor.
Right,
I said at work.
It.
I don't have that at my shack.
Okay. All right, fine. I'll give you.
Okay, he's got his spoon there. If you look to the right, back up a little bit.
Oh.
Every good guy's got a spoon in his
it is in the cup. Yeah, true that. Okay, and the electrical tape or real electrical tape, can't have that.
There's a couple screwdrivers in there, solder sucker.
Okay. Can we see what's in his notes? I can't. He's actually got blank paper. Wow, we caught him at a wrong time. Usually he's got his scribbles.
So what's
is that a Band-Aid? Is that a Band-Aid?
Oh,
that better not be a Band-Aid.
Bloody Band-Aid?
I hope not. Tim, please no Band-Aids.
Is he on?
I don't think he is.
He's gonna watch this.
He's gonna watch us after.
You're never gonna see him again.
Well, he's definitely hunting. I'll give him credit for the parks on the air.
I actually know one of the guys on the screen there.
Do you?
Yeah.
So who do we got? KK4 QMZ and which one? The Whiskey 1, Whiskey Gulf?
Yeah, Whiskey 1. Brian, I actually met him and his wife at
cool.
Huntsville.
Okay.
Down there, and we ended up activating the park after everybody left. We did an activation, and then we've worked each other several times, hunting and activating.
All right. Anything else we missed?
So where does he have I know he's got tons of awards. Where are they?
I'm not seeing them. They must be either behind the camera or they're just not displayed. Exactly. There's so many awards. He just uses them as a book stack.
He's got another up in the left corner above the top shelf. There's another, looks like an HT.
Oh yeah, that might be no, it's a Baofeng, isn't it? No.
So that's a Baofeng. You talking about on the string?
The gray one.
That might be his APRS radio.
Oh yes. Okay. Well, we know he keeps the soldering iron away from the actual radio, so that's good.
Next to the monitor with the frequency on it, what's that radio hanging from the zip ties below the speaker?
Oh, that looks like an old Radio Shack something.
Yeah, it looks like a CB radio, maybe. Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 10 for that. I like that.
I think that looks like a 23 channel CB.
I think the zip ties and that radio in there, I'm gonna give him a 10 for the what do you call it? The wild card.
Okay. Well, we'll have to give him the fact that he is running CW the Morse decoder on the DX10, Paul. So there you go.
Yep.
Good. And he's definitely in the CW portion. So good for him.
Looks like he's typing the minutes for the meeting.
I was gonna say that's what exactly it looks like. He's our secretary for the club. So
most organized man in the club, and we give it to him.
Yeah.
Disorganized man.
Anything else we want to? Are we ready to score?
I got my scores in. I gave him an 8 on the wild card.
Medications here. We haven't even gone through those yet.
Nope. All right, so let's go here. Man, I gotta stay on these.
My wife, I nitpick photos, so I go through her Facebook every day and I find what photos she posts and make her take down ones that I don't approve of. Just because there's something in there, I do that. Yeah,
like OPSEC or what?
Well, OPSEC, right? So like a prescription bottle or something in the background. Or my kid making a stupid face or something.
Do they make any other faces? I know mine don't.
You might.
All right, man. Okay, let's. We all good with Tim's here? I can take him down.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I got to put some points in.
Okay, remove, and let me go grab Chris here.
I agree with Jason 100%. Scotch is best. And it doesn't come from fucking Maine.
Dude, do I have to go get the bottle? Okay, so this one's a special one. This one is who are we going to? Jason. So let me go grab that.
Yeah, Jason.
Yep.
So, all right. Has everybody finished scoring, Tim?
Yeah.
All right. So Tim's got 110, which puts him in fourth place currently out of the four that we've gone through. Sorry, Tim.
But kudos for the flair.
Yep. Yes. Kudos for flair.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Walt?
Yeah.
Look at Tim about the flair.
I'm going to have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
Okay. All right. So our next one here. This is KC1 VJQ, Jason. This one should be easy.
That's a simple shack. Holy crap.
This
All
is
right,
this
now-
is the jailhouse shack.
Yeah.
So
He's in
Jason is a brand new ham.
Yeah.
And so this is his starter shack. So we have to come at it from that angle, understanding that he literally only got licensed within the last 6 months.
Right.
This is his starter shack.
All right.
Now it does look like he's in prison. And I don't know. I mean, I think I might give him bonus points for looking like he's in prison.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's that song from Oh Brother, We're Out There?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
In the jailhouse now.
Yep. Oh man, that's a good one. Okay.
Can we see what that box is next to the radio?
It's a DVI cable, so it's a DVI to DVI. So he spent the extra money to scour across the internet to try to find a DVI to DVI-D cable, which he actually did right, because Jesu complains that you can only run the DVI-D cable or you'll fry the port off the back, which is just ridiculous. But long story short,
why hasn't Jesu gotten up to speed with HDMI?
Oh, do we have enough time to talk about that? I don't think we do.
We can talk about that while we roast the shacks.
741 Radios Repairs is he's saying cellar dweller.
Yeah, true. I agree with that one.
Basement.
Okay,
so
that looks like poured bait. Now that he says that, it looks like poured concrete walls.
Yeah,
now Jason borrowed my 706 Mark II-G until he figured out what radio he wanted to buy, and that Yaesu was what he decided to buy.
Oh, you got a soft spot for him, so this is already padded in his favor.
Yeah, but no, he didn't stick with Team ICOM. I gave him an ICOM fucking radio to use.
Well, that's your problem. You gave him an
smart.
ICOM.
I'm gonna give him 10 for the
just for
having the Yaesu and blowing you off. So yeah, he gets a category 5, Jason. You're getting a 10 from me. Way to go with Yaesu.
Although I gotta ask, what's up with the alligator skin textured?
Yeah, dude, that's a very odd card table. Like I don't think you can pick those up even at yard sales anymore. Wow, that's impressive.
And points for that.
Yeah, points for the snake skin. I dig it.
Although the log, I'm a little confused. I can't quite tell whether he's got a mock band plan there or he's jotting down gambling numbers for the latest lottery. It's weird.
Now, what radio is that?
That's a 710. So
he doesn't have a dual band radio.
No VHF, UHF, just all HF, which is good for him. Good to see that he's on 40 meters. So he's a general, right? I assume, or he's just way out of his band plan.
No, he got his general the same day as his tech.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, good for him. Bonus points there for me. That's a good 8. All right. Yeah, I mean, there's this one cable. I'm assuming, I don't know what that's going to. Is that his antenna cable? And if it is, that looks like RG58. That really looks like RG58.
That looks like a 10 or 8.
Does it? I don't know. I thought RG8 looks a little thicker, but I mean, the shadow doesn't look pretty thick. I mean, look at it, but it could be. Just be the way the light hits it.
Said.
Yeah, true. True that. right, so we've got a good power supply, decent, MFJ, although probably the warranty is useless at this point. But good power supply either way. Good watt meter. Is that no? That's a watt meter. Power supply meter. Okay. All right. Well, outside of that, decent, good start. I think in my mind.
Definitely a good start.
No
Okay.
complaints.
So cleanliness, he's got nothing there. So that's a good 6.
No computer logging.
No computer logging at all. Yep. Not a lot of versatility.
Yeah, no, it looks like it's paper only at the moment.
Yep. Displays definitely a 1. Award QSL cards, unless you're counting the DVID box as an award QSL, then I'd say 1.
Oh, he says he's got a band plan written in his notepad.
Oh, is that what that is? Okay, that's not.
I thought
Okay.
it was his track picks.
I did. Yeah, exactly right. It's
Carlos,
the horses.
Carlos, you're a fool if you sell that
I
706.
know you are going to regret that later. You and Mike will be in the same family, wishing you could get your G90 and 706 back. Category 5. All right, I'm going to give him at least an 8 for being, Yezu family, for sure. All right, I'm plugged in there.
All right, so is everybody all scored up? No, Gray Man's not.
Nope.
Bam. There we go.
Okay, all right. So 140 points for Jason, which puts him in second place behind Keith.
Okay,
Nice.
not bad.
And bringing up third is Russ.
All right. Okay, so our next victim is Chris. Grab him real quick here because I didn't match it to Paul's spreadsheet. So that is YSW. Glad I labeled these slides.
Erica, I did the spreadsheet in the exact order as the photos in the Google Doc.
Yeah, but remember, our late entry, lovely Steve KO4 threw everything out of whack, so that's why.
Well, I threw him at the very bottom.
Oh, right, but like when Google Photos adds stuff, they add it to the top, so it just shifted everything down. So it's all out of whack. So, all right, this one, man, that's a scary YouTuber.
All right, now, see, this is where I said, right, automatic point deduction for having Prep Ham Paul on the fucking screen.
Wow.
Nevertheless, okay, did Paul get a new tattoo recently? Because I don't know anybody who leaves Aquaphor lying around next to their computers unless they're using it in a really, really bad way, which we won't get into because we're a family-friendly show.
He's got what is that in the back? He must be sick. He's got the gorilla.
Oh, yeah. He's got what is this like?
NyQuil?
NyQuil in disguise here? That does not look like NyQuil. I don't know what you. Is that an IPA or is it an ale?
maybe that's a Z-Quil.
Dude, I love the fact that he's being Hamgenuity here using the Aquaphor bottle as a prop for his G90.
Yes.
I picked the wrong week to stop sniffing glue.
Sure. and Prep Ham Paul is going the hard. He's going to the hard stuff there.
The ferrites, though.
Is that Prep Ham Paul?
Is it? No. It's
No,
not.
that's just he's got getting points taken off for watching.
Take it off for watching Prep Ham Paul. My mistake.
Watching, yeah.
He's got a digi-rig though.
Yeah, I do give him that. Is that that's a decent one. That's the first generation one. So good on that.
I kind of like the little food tray, table on the side.
Versus table. Yeah.
Yeah.
What in the hell is this thing back here?
I don't know. It looks like it's got an Ethernet port.
Like a guillotine. What is that thing?
No,
is it a mini guillotine or something? You stick fingers in there? Okay, so hey, Paul, he subscribes to the same window pass through that you do.
Hey, listen,
literally, just like
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there is. I'm sorry, you can't just jam. It's like putting your fingers in a door frame and saying it's common. No problem. I just do that all the time. Okay, so yeah, I'm sure that drops the signal by half. But hey. Okay,
see, I knew Prep Ham Paul was giving thumbs up way too early.
Chris Radio and Life said that might be a knife sharpener in the back there.
Oh, true. Yeah, that makes it. That's an impressive knife sharpener. Wow. Okay, we got a pile of something over here that could be manuals or I don't know, unopened like bills, mail, that type of stuff.
Bag.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's like me and he's got a stack of QSL cards he hasn't responded to yet.
Sure. Yeah, I buy that. What the hell is this? What is that?
That's a roll of tape behind it.
Is that a roll of tape? Okay.
Yeah. Packing tape.
Wow.
Tape.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, now I see it. Okay. All right. And then we don't know what.
Looks like there's some headphones on the far right.
Maybe. I don't know what. Yeah, that sort of do like a headphones. Okay. I don't know what they are.
Inside, he's got fuses on his radio.
Yeah, well, E90 does blow a fuse every once in a while. Huh. Although I have to give him kudos.
Is that a digi-rig on the table? Digi-rig?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a digi-rig. Yep. I'll have to give him points. He has never removed the original manufacturer stickers on the laptop since day one. He's kept those forever. Oh man. Okay. And what? He's busy watching YouTube, but he's also playing. It looks like Grid Tracker, right? That's Grid Tracker. Okay.
Yep, that's Grid Tracker. Yeah, he's doing a little FT8.
Oh, dude, we are going to have to give him bonus points. Look what he's got for links in terms of, the first primary bookmark link.
I can't see it.
I can't see it because it's mine. Damn it. I was wrong. I thought that was bookmark link had Live Free and Ham as his bookmark. Damn it. My browser sitting at the top of that. I'm like, oh my gosh, he's got Live Free and Ham. That's awesome.
What did he have? It's not that.
He's got SharePoint, We Courts, something I can't tell, and then he's got A to Z Tech, and then he's got vocab. So he's got at least one decent site there, vocab. Okay. Although he should update his Chrome. I'm going to deduct points there because I'm in the security field, and if your Chrome's not updated, you're the one causing the problem.
Oh, wait a minute. This is Chris Radio and Life's shack.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there we go. That's why he thought it was a knife sharpener, and he was dead on.
Because he knows. He's like, this is my home.
Hey now. Damn it.
Okay. All right. Well.
He did say that we're on there.
Okay. I don't see him, but, I will give him credit for it, even though I don't see it in the photo.
Now.
I know, right? Exactly. Okay. Yeah, what else is there? The keyboard's in decent shape. I have to say it's not filled with crumbs or food particles or cat hair or anything like that. So there's a little bit of cleanliness there.
It looks like a Dell.
No, that's an HP. I know that
for an HP?
Very well. Yeah, it's an HP.
What's that thing over on the right-hand side between the NyQuil bottle and the plastic? Is that a rice cooker?
No, we thought that was headphones. A rice cooker might actually be close too.
You know what? Now that you say headphones, I can see where it was.
The band there, and then the earpiece.
I thought it looked like a lid with a handle.
Okay.
Good night, Carlos.
See you, Carlos.
Hey, Carlos.
Thanks for coming by.
Sweet.
It's not even headphones.
I just like to play it loud.
That's the same. It's the same basic structure.
Okay.
He's going to the range while he's watching ham radio prep.
The ear pro might be because of ham radio prep. Let's not.
Yeah, true. Right.
Right?
Okay. All right. Well, let's give this a rating here, fellas. Man, this one's a tough one. Man, I'm gonna dock you a lot for the display.
And the criteria for judging is conveniently located several times on the side as we go down, so it'll forever be in your view.
All right.
Are we done?
We good with that one? Yeah, we can pop this one off here. I'll grab the next one. Are we finished entering?
Chris's final score is 82. which very puts him in last place.
Tim moved up.
There's room for improvement, Chris. That's all we have to say.
The night's not over.
You know, right? Okay, here we go into the night. This one is a.
Was that
I don't
shot
know.
with the 360 camera?
Surely. Like,
All right. Well, now
might not want to.
so
Okay, so let's start
just like I
Curved.
Did they
hold on, just like I did a couple times ago, right? I'm gonna give some context here. So Anthony is getting ready to come off of active duty and go home, where he is going to join the National Guard. And so I would assume that this is some type of base housing situation. And so kind of give him the benefit of the doubt in that regard.
Well, okay, we can give him extra points for having a chair in the picture.
Well,
all right,
and
okay.
now he's got one laptop, and then he's got the Tough Book and another laptop. Like, I mean, this is quite an array here.
There's a Cisco IP phone.
Yeah, okay, so it's got to be ham shack hotline or a home use or work.
Yeah, there's only one light lit, so that's got to be ham shack hotline.
What is that?
Baofeng.
That is a Baofeng with
that
an
is
Abri.
okay. Oh yeah, I was like, what the hell is this long thing here? Okay.
Yeah, that's an Abri.
Is that a 2900? That looks like a 2900. Really, 2 meter only Yaesu's like all-in-one radio there. Running what? Looks like Linux? Yeah, that's Linux. Somewhat. Kudos for that. Can't tell what he's running on it. Could be APRS like you had mentioned, Paul.
Yeah, looks like a little man pack there next to the power supply.
Yeah, good power supplies. Definitely looks like a 300. That look right, Paul? Sorry, Todd. That looks like a 300 there with a little signal stick maybe or something similar. Okay. The cable management, you fall short there, buddy. Sorry.
The Army.
Yeah, understood there.
Yeah, Army guy.
Okay. Not sure what's in this combination here. Looks like a small little tablet with
maybe a Raspberry Pi display kind of deal.
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
Be it. Okay.
That's a
I'm a loss there. Yep. Although it looks like it's a keyboard combination too, because he's got like a full keyboard for that little tablet that's also got the little mouse pad.
Yeah, so maybe whatever's in the Pelican is connected to the Tough Book.
Okay. Yeah, if he's in the chat, elaborate. Okay, we got the Tough Book, but what the heck is running on the Tough Book there? I can't. Oh, well, actually, no. That's is that not JT Alert? Is that what's the? I can't remember.
JTX? No,
not JTX. What's the other JSA call?
JSA
That's it.
call.
Yeah, JSA call. Yeah, because that looks like the JSA call Windows and everything. Yep. Okay. It looks. What the hell is that? Is that a Motorola? That looks like a Motorola. The brick right next to the right of that. Can't get it any farther. True. There's no display though. Do any of the red does not have displays?
I don't know.
Okay. And then we got the snowball. Everybody's got to have a snowball.
Yeah, it says R-Finder B1 Plus.
Oh, okay. That definitely looks like an R-Finder now. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right. There's some points there for going Android.
And there's a G90 and an FZ M1.
Is that what's in the Pelican case or the Harbor Freight case?
You said that was a 2980 for Digipeater.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. Paper logger, although I can't tell what logging he has. Looks like it's a Windows 11, 10 machine. Looks like, yeah, Windows 10. Looks like the big external display is tied to that by the looks of it.
Cable management, he gets a 0.
Yeah. But it's the fact, dude, you only have 2 hands. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 keyboards. Like, that's too much for me.
Just slide that chair back and forth from station to station.
Get me get this man a KVM switch. Come on. That's a lot. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, kudos on the APRS Digipeater and JSA call. Although we can't tell what he's watching on YouTube. Is that YouTube? That's not YouTube, is it? That looks like you. Yeah, there's YouTube. I can see the icons and everything. So I have no idea what he's watching.
It's like antenna box, outside antenna box. Or...
Oh yeah. Okay, I see where you're seeing that. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that looks like one of those boxes on the wall on the outside.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, all paper logging so far. A ton of USB ports everywhere. Okay. Although I can't tell like what is in the center of that light. Like that's weird. I mean, obviously the photography is drowning it out. It's just, is that like a LCD display? Is that like what the center of the light bulb? But I don't know. Okay.
It's probably a phone holder. It's probably, that looks like one of those.
Yeah, true. That would make sense. Okay.
It looks like a circle light with something inside of it. Yeah. Like the phone holder inside of it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know where all my wife's coffee table fold-up tables went. Okay. All right. We ready for our ratings here? I think we're good.
All right. Yeah, I'm entering my ratings now. I'm disappointed though because there's no awards or QSL cards at all. There's not even a flag and torch card. So Anthony, if you need one, let me know and I'll send you one.
I know. Come on. All right. 0 on that one. That one's a tough one. Wild card choice. I'll give him for flexibility. We'll go there. Sorry. There we go. All right. I'm in.
All right. So Anthony's all scored up with a total of 115.
No,
which
Eric did on the wrong.
Oh, I might go the wrong one again.
Come on, Eric.
I'm an idiot. I know. It's the Elijah Craig speaking. Well, that's because you didn't put a space in between things, man. There you go.
No, I did put a space. You're just filling the space where you're not supposed to.
Yeah, you did it wrong.
No.
Down one more line.
Go down one.
We're doing Anthony, right? Okay, you just added a space. What the hell, you butthead? Quit this auto editing on the fly. There we go. We're in. Finally.
All right. There we go. Okay, so for a total score of 133, which puts him just a hair behind Russ at 134.
Okay. All right. Let's pull this one off here. All right. Let's go ALK here. Let's see if he's the next slide. Yep. Okay. Bringing it up. Okay. Oof. This one's a lot. Hey. Oh.
Wait, is this the only picture?
Look what's there.
No, there's I think 2 here. Let me go see.
Look at what's there. Those are the,
that's my shack. That's my shack. Wrong person.
Hey,
yeah, this is the only picture we got
look
for him.
What's under the MFJ tuner.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
There we go.
Getting him some bonus points right there.
Although, what the heck is this stick of gum here? That's weird.
That's a like
SDR.
SDR.
Oh
dongle.
yeah, like a dongle. Ah, cool. Good catch, Jeff. Nice.
These, one thing, Paul, I haven't seen too many guys with. I don't think we've seen one of your radios, but we see a ton of Yaesus.
Yeah, no icons yet. I'm impressed.
I mean, there's not even one. I mean, the 710's been pretty popular, huh? Everyone's buying that.
It is, dude. I love the bookends. Nice way to use the mini think thinners as bookends.
Oh, there you go.
You can't have enough of them.
How does he get to that? What is that? The 200 radio? How does he get to that?
I think
the 300 in the back.
No, I think that's a 200.
Is that a 2? No, I thought that's looks like a 3.
No,
right?
it looks like a 3. Yeah, it looks like a 300.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
And what is that? A mini PC off to the side there, sideways? Kind of looks like
he's got 2 of them.
There's 2 of them. Jeez.
Left and right, and an iPad on the right there. So if we drill in here, that's an iPad over here.
You can buy a mouse now that has you can have 3 different just by switching the button. You don't need 2 of them.
Oh yeah, I did see. Oh, there you go. There's that one right there. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, let's talk about this. What the hell's this,
dude? That is the most comfortable chair that ever existed.
And the blanket there. It's like a quilt.
And the like, dude, we had these in the 70s and 80s. Come on, like, what's with the little like foot? Like,
my grandparents, my grandparents had a wing armchair like that, and it was so comfortable. So 100%, like that's bonus points.
And this is a piece of furniture that every grandfather built in his shop, because my grandfather had one and my wife's grandfather built the same exact hutch. It's like a kit they all had to build as a rite of passage. So yeah, man, that's this is like going in time. So we're in the 21st century here, and then we go right into like the 70s, right over on the left. All right.
Russ, I brought up your 7100, buddy. I didn't mention 7100.
We gave you kudos for that. We did mention that. Okay. All right.
Underneath your monitor,
what is this piece here? Is that like a microphone volume? Yeah, that's a headphone volume switch. Okay.
Like OHIS?
No, this is just for like the external. Looks like his external headphones that he has. The gamer's headphones over here on the left. I think that's tied into that. Okay.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right.
I'm still like dumbfounded. What is this plastic? Like, is this a cable that he hasn't installed or something? Oh yeah, I see the mini din on the back. Okay.
Yeah,
I do like the way he's got everything like fits in within the screen pretty much.
it's like a balancing act. It's like stuff it all in. How much shit can you pile in a 5-pound bag?
It's like he can hide it from his wife and just like put a box over it, or just oh honey, I don't have any radio stuff. I don't know what you're talking about.
His mouse is prominently displayed in the middle, which I don't understand. Like, what's the deal with that? It belongs down here by the keyboard. Come on.
but I think that CW box in the middle.
Is that a key? Oh, yeah. Okay. Somebody should scan that QR code and see if we can make something out of it. Okay, so we got a StarTech dongle, so you must have a laptop somewhere. And then a bunch of other extra cables. That's a Yaesu mic for the... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what frequency he's actually using, so his radio's off, so I'm going to have to duck points there. He obviously
radio's off, power supply's off, everything's off.
The good news is this is not a 710 field radio because we have the external speaker, so I'm happy to see that. So good points on that side for me. Outside of that, pretty compact, I guess is the word I'd use. I don't know. Okay. Anything else we need to? Although we've got a remote here for something. I don't see the TV or anything else like that tied to it, so we'll have to assume.
What was that underneath?
Yeah, that has to be a cheap TV.
This is a volume control for his gaming headset.
No, underneath the mouse up on the. Oh god, there's multiple.
Oh, like in the plastic thing.
Yeah, the gray and whatever plastic, right underneath.
Yeah, so I think Jeff said that was a key, right?
Yeah, it's a box for a Pooty key.
No,
I believe.
Not the mouse in the middle, the other mouse.
Yes. I didn't even see that. What the hell? So he has two mice. They're like kind of mating.
Yeah.
Like what? Like is this a thing?
That's why I said, like, look at
what's that gray thing?
You can get
that's like a
mouse
Nook
that has up to 3 things.
Is that the
it's
pie?
Mouse fucking.
5.4.
Okay.
How do mice reproduce? You put them on your desk.
Yes, exactly. You face them each other, and then they you walk away. It's like rabbits.
All right, score them up.
All right. Putting it in the right category here. Yeah, we're gonna have to really score low for
Eric,
that one.
You see where it says Eric's ratings? You just go straight across.
Next time you have to highlight it yellow for him so he knows.
You're a huge embarrassing failure.
Right. just Eric will be highlighted yellow next time.
Shut it. All right.
Everybody else can figure it out.
Yeah, bite me.
If I don't hear silence, I'm going to start punching dicks.
Let's go back to this. Displays. I can't give you more than a 3 for that one. No biting. I'm gonna bite if I want to. No QSL cards, no awards, nothing. Big fat 0. I'm gonna have to give you 2 for that one.
I don't print out my awards. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay. Well,
I don't either, but I have QSL cards all over my wall.
dude, I bought one of those stupid frames that you give your grandparents all the time that rotates the pictures, and put all my QSL cards in there, and then I file the real paper ones in a box. So, all good.
Well, so I take my EQSLs and I make those my screensavers.
Those aren't real QSL cards.
They're not.
They don't count. Nah.
Okay.
You can't
So,
use it for validation.
do we want to skip over my shack? We don't have to.
We don't have to score it, but we should just trash it.
Okay, so I'll run the quick video here because the video does it better justice.
You did a video?
Oh, hell yeah.
Of course you did.
Okay, here's the video.
Eric gets zeros across the board.
Yeah, of course you would. Where the heck is the play on the video? Come on.
How many
Why is it not
pairs of
playing?
headphones do you need?
2, thank you. I have. All right, let's bring up the right one there because that video's not playing here. Let's just go here. Sorry, here. I'll get this shit together someday. Okay, so this is the main shack here. So let me bring this up, and then I'll bring up the other picture after. All right, so we could just glance over this very quickly, but yeah, let me start with the other side. So do I even have another shot of this one? I don't. Okay, that's Rob's. So this is my. You can't see the rest of my rack here because I did a shit ass job picking photos here, but this is my rack. So power distribution. I wish I could play the video. I should just see if I can fire it up.
Nice,
because it will do
rack.
it. Let me do the video.
What do you got on that drug scale?
Let me throw the video file on here. Hold on a second.
You got some tapes on that, or
I do.
DAT?
All right.
I'm sorry. Are those DAT tapes?
Yeah. I was about
No.
to say those
Okay.
tapes.
All right. So let me bring this video in here. You guys seen that video?
All right.
That
Yeah.
run?
Look at the Meshtastics. Look at the
All right, I'm gonna pause
HTs.
it here for a little bit. So there's that frame ham that I was telling you about that runs my QSL cards, and it just rotates through all of them and my awards. And no, those tapes are actually home videos of the family stuff that I just happened to leave out that I had to get converted for the wife.
Home
So yes,
Is that
those
one
home
pie
videos.
or 2?
One pie? No, dude, that's a clear node, and that's a Morcerino. So thank God I can't zoom in here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So clear node and Morcerino. All right.
Yep. And so this little obnoxious thing pointing down is a camera for my bench shots. My daughter's what is it? What's the radio that ARL gave out? The QRZ1 radio. That's her radio down there. She just plopped it down there. And then I've got a microphone from my bench, my FT3, a FT65, and then all my Meshtastic stuff. And then my daughter made me that sign that basically says the CW codes and Morse code next to it. And there's my certificate. Yes, that's my original one for FCC issued. And then we get into the shack. So
I'm sure they're all FCC issued.
Yeah, you're right, Tim. Correct.
All right. So we got Ham Shack Hotline. What is that? Is that an editing wheel next to your Stream Deck?
That's a flex. Anybody who knows a flex knows that's a flex wheel.
Fuck the flex. No, why do you need 2 coffee cups?
Because you can. Well, this is the ARL cup that got issued when you bought the renewed and you paid the extra money for. They're really whatever. So that's just been sitting over in the corner. So someone taking a phone call.
that was the cheesy cartoon coffee mug.
Yeah, exactly. The one that I stuff off my head. Hello.
Yeah.
All right.
Deduction of points for having that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I did the least I could do. So Stream Deck, full curve monitor.
Curve monitor, because you're a douche.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it, Mr. 4 monitors.
What's the remote that was sitting there?
That one. Yeah, so that is for the TV, which you'll see in a second. Which is above my head. That does have Roku. It's a 50-inch 4K TV.
Okay.
So we'll get to that in a second. Notice the mat. It's not black. It's actually a full wheel. It's a full global map. So points for that. Come on, guys. a nice
exact
gamer's
one
keyboard.
On my desk currently.
Yeah,
I'll give you points for
more
that.
points. Yeah, no zeros for that. All my bookshelf speakers are behind it. Then we've got.
Do you have two of those Osmo fucking cameras? You got one that you take with you, and then one that you have at your home.
You can never have enough cameras. You know that.
Doesn't everybody have two Osmo cameras?
Dude, I don't have one. I can't afford that shit.
I gave you GoPros. Fight it. So this is all my old charging station, which you'll see in a future video. I revamped all that, so that's just kind of left over.
Paul, real quick. When you were in the military, what did you do when you couldn't afford something?
Oh, Jesus. Well, I worked extra hard.
Yeah.
And I saved my pennies.
Okay. Wow. He just got schooled. All right. Okay. So moving on.
No, he knows what I'm talking about.
Bonus.
Yeah, I know.
What
I know
is
what
this,
he means.
fellas? We haven't seen this yet. Do we know what this stuff is?
Grounding.
Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? So it's a important thing to a shack, correct?
Grounding is a myth. Deduction of points.
Era wrote a whole damn book on it. For what reason? I don't know.
Look at there. Look at there.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, Tim knows. Tim knows. Okay. And then this is the rack itself, which I didn't zoom into. Damn it. Yeah, you don't get to see the rack, but the rack is so that there we go. So that's the full rack. So behind that main panel is my Flex 6400, my two power supplies. This is my PC in the middle, where it's basically streaming PC. Then I got a blanking plate, and then I've got a web switch for rebooting, remote rebooting, and stuff like that.
What do you use for power supplies?
Those are Semilex, the 40 watt.
Okay, so do you have the rack mountable ones, the ones that go in there's a plate that will go
Yeah, so I didn't have the extra budget because you don't see in this picture, but behind the rack I've got it all cable managed, and it basically is all modular, so I can literally plug in. Each of these power supplies have their own power pole strip, so they have all of their devices that I can plug into that I need to cable to, and then everything else is just basically modular. So USB, HDMI, all that other stuff is easily pluggable.
I think they're the only ones that make a 19-inch rack mounted power supply.
Yep.
Without being stupid.
Yeah, without buying linear.
Not cheap.
No, they are not.
They're about 50% more than just off-your-shelf power supply.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to skip over me fast because we don't have to keep drilling. So I'm not going to rate myself because it doesn't make sense, and nor should Paul.
We're not rating.
Okay, we're skipping right over me. Good. Excellent. I love
that. All right. Eric, I gave you all zeros.
Excellent. Pressure. We're going to go to Paul next since he's next to the, no, sorry. Yeah, Paul's next on the list here.
No.
Oh,
Rob.
Rob. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. All right. So bring it up, Rob, here.
Yeah. So N1 Nug who doesn't smoke weed.
Present.
Hey, did we get an entry for Mike's Subaru?
No, we did not. I'm surprised he didn't. He should have. We should get on him for that.
Send a picture of that Subaru.
Ooh.
This is Rob. N1 NUG, as you can tell. Prominently displayed here. The only one that I've seen so far that's actually had a customized, call sign plaque. Okay.
Yeah, but look at the hot sauce.
Where? Oh yes, up at the top,
to the right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's definitely getting
the Cholula.
That's some good hot sauce.
All right. I'm impressed with this layout. He's got everything well organized. He's got a mix of old and new for sure. He's got a really good Elecraft in there. Is that a KX1 or no? That's a 2. Or no, what is that?
Not good. Not good cable management.
Well, okay, yeah. If you're looking at it here,
what is all that? Like he's got wires. Like
I've seen worse.
So tonight, it looks like him and Jason are in the same room.
Yeah,
they're just opposite sides of this.
Although, like, what's this deal, Rob? Can you tell me why you have coax jutting out of your desk and in every which way? Are these your like modular plug-in when you need kind of cables?
He's got 2
now I know Rob does a lot of like repairs and stuff. So are we looking at part of this is like his repair area?
It could be. Okay. Well,
I don't know.
He's skilled, man. I mean, he's pretty versatile. So, I mean, from a category of, category 2 being versatile, he's got CB here. He's got a mix of, Uniden scanner there. Yep. And he's got the Bears repeater in Connecticut. I'm very familiar with that one. And then he's got a DX10 there. Wow, he's got. Hey, here we go. We finally see an ICOM. Here we go, Paul. Finally.
Well, it's about freaking time.
Yeah, but what's it next? What's it next to though?
That's a power supply.
No, what's the radio to the left?
Oh, come on! You can't see that one. That's a DX10.
Oh, all right.
He's got both.
Which is on, which means he's using it, not using the icon.
There we go. All right. What is this little thing over here?
Oh, bonus points. Clock. Picture on the screen is the Kank.
Oh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nice. I didn't even see that. Okay. That's a good shot. Okay.
That thing in the middle could be a temperature / humidity / something.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Rob, if you know what that is.
Pressure.
Barometric pressure. Yeah, okay.
That is a 1970s desk multi-display weather station.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I kind of dig the kind of crude but functional. Everything is neat and squared.
Yeah, there's nothing that's like every ounce of the desk has got pretty much a place for stuff. Like he even's like down to his bottle cap collection. Not sure why, but
well, and there's a calculator. Yeah,
calculator. And
it looks like an Altoids tin.
Yeah, which that could be a QRP radio for all we know. Although his speaker choices, I don't quite understand. He's got 2 hidden behind monitors, which serve absolutely no purpose because, why do you want to have speakers if you're going to put them behind something?
No stereo separation there.
Is there?
Yep.
Is there 3 mice and 2 keyboards?
1, 2. Nope, 2 and 2. We're equal. I don't see a third one.
I'm this thing up here next to the speakers. Is that one of those crochet wheels?
Oh, like this up here?
Yeah, how we used to have a crochet wheel where you would crochet.
Yeah, good question. Is it a sundial? It could be a sundial too.
I'm thinking it's a crochet wheel.
Hey, Rob, you're in the chat. What is it? Do tell. Oh, hey, isn't that the CB that he did the video on with Walt? I think so. The President CB.
Oh, President, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one there. Okay. And we figured out what this app is that he's doing. He's doing schematics. That's a board layout, isn't it?
That is.
Wow.
That is.
Points for being an innovator and a designer. Nice.
Dude, Rob is way fucking smarter than I am. And I applaud him for that.
He has to be. He has 2 glass cases here, so you guaranteed. That. Although I don't know what the heck the clothespin's for, but okay, well, decent chair. Although, wait a minute, what is this thing here in the chair? Is that a heater, like a space heater, in a chair down here at the bottom? You can't see it. So you got the space heater sitting in the chair.
Well, maybe it gets cold in there.
Do you have to sit on it? Come on, really?
You guys are neglecting the Drake equipment over on the right hand side.
I was trying to ignore that, but no, I'll have to give him kudos. That's totally good stuff to make sure that's working and repair. Now, Rob, I have to ask the question: is all that stuff actually working?
There's there's no Kenwood in there.
Okay, yeah, I see that.
I think he's definitely team Yazoo.
Below chair looks like it's in the chair. Yeah, I see the Drake and Alinco power supplies. Although
I have that same Alinco.
Oh yeah, we all do. I had one of those myself. Yeah, so yeah, decent. Yeah, good Kenwood stuff here too. The AT200.
He's representing all the major brands.
He's got everything.
Yeah. The Signal Link.
Gotta love that Signal Link, man.
Yep.
Decent. Okay.
and the Versa tuner.
Yep.
I mean, it's holding his monitor up, but you know what? My Versa tuner is holding my monitor up. So
is that one of them manual tuner? That is a manual tuner.
That is a Versa tuner too. Yep.
Eight would be proud.
Now, what is this stuff over here? Are these all SDRs?
Yeah, it looks like there's SDR Unos.
Yeah, Unos. Yep. Okay. We obviously can tell Rob's a digital guy because his microphone's tucked way over in the corner. All right. Okay. Not bad shack, Rob. Not bad. Very, very used for sure. I'll give him that. There's no there's dust and stuff and marks, but you can tell. Although wait a minute, what's this? That's just the cable. Okay.
There's a nice antenna switch up there on the wall too. And it is grounded.
Oh yes. Nice. Kudos. Points for that. Okay. Oh yeah, I see the grounding strap. There we go.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Well, dude. Yeah, he's got points for that. Okay. All right, we ready to rate?
All right, total them up, boys.
And then we move to the Grouch's shack.
Yeah, what a mess.
Which is a fucking masterpiece.
It's an example of not how to have a shack. All right, we're going to have to do this. Versatility, definitely a 9. 6. No awards and QSL cards, Rob. I'm pretty sad. I have to give you a big fat Easter egg for that one.
Although Gray Man gave him a fucking 9 on that category.
That's right.
Wow.
Because he's all digital. So I know all of his awards are on the computer.
Gotta be digital.
No, he's there. He's there, right? The mic's
dude, I can't believe everybody did 10 across the board for wild card choice. I have to do a 10 just because.
I gave him 10 for the hot sauce,
man. Just alone, I'm going to follow the crowd.
The hot sauce made it. That was the 10.
For all we know, that he could be sitting on a stack of awards in that chair.
He's just very modest.
All right.
Okay.
So that puts Rob 1 point in the lead.
Wow. Okay.
Whoa.
1 point. Yeah. So Keith's got 175 and Rob's got 176.
Okay. So this next entrant. I don't log. Okay, well, you and Izzo can get in the same boat. All right, so this is a couple of slides here, folks, and the chaos only gets worse. So we'll start with the bigger picture here, and then I'll go to the extra ones.
So that's the primary shack photo, right?
Yeah.
And so you can see there's the 3 main computer monitors. You can see the Alpha 374 amplifier with the MFJ 998 a full legal limit auto tuner in there with the MFJ Versa tuner on top.
Well, the Grouch Stereo adds an extra 5 watts there usually.
Easily 5 dB with the pig. Yeah,
dude, you literally you hiding holes in the wall. My God, you have so many freaking QSL cards.
Oh, that's not even all of them. Those are just the best ones.
They're starting to creep over onto the other sidewall. Is this the honeydew list? Is it like, honey, this is what you should do, and you're just ignoring it?
No, actually, that piece of paper that you see rolled there, that is the Witter Field Day rules, and the writing on it says, send a win link to W4OPS.
Okay. Do you have pictures of yourself on your desk? What is that?
No, that's that's my daughter when she was young.
Okay. All right.
And then next to her is my son. It's a picture of when he was at the range.
Got it.
It's kind of hard to see because the mic boom is in the way there, but
yeah. Okay. And then we got the ICOM family huddling over here in the corner.
Yeah. You got the 706 Mark II-G next to the ICOM 7300.
What the hell is this? This red thing?
That is a Bose Color 2 Bluetooth speaker
with a cover on it, or is it just red?
No, it's a color. So yeah, it comes in a color. See, Tim's got the black one.
Yeah. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way,
I see it. Got it.
Yeah, it's an awesome little Bluetooth speaker.
So here are all his QSL cards for all those folks that are waiting for one. He's got a nice big fat stack here. He'll get to it someday.
Yep. And if you can't see, they're the VFW mallet.
I was going to say
the gavel. Yep. And so that commemorates my years as post commander.
I see your checkbook there.
That's the Booster Club checkbook because I do the running sports Booster Club,
which will have the routing number and account number in the chat later. All right. Well, hey, I got to give you at least 5 points easily for the hammy there. All right.
Can we flip that Amazon gift card over and get the number off?
Yeah, I know. Right? Exactly. It's like, can we just get the security code there? All right.
That was a $50 gift card.
Is that a QSL card that has been unresponded to?
Where at?
KE7RG down here in the corner by the phone.
Yes. The QSL card stack in front of the phone is ones I've yet to respond to.
And your phone is giving me OCD. Like, I can't handle those 3 buttons that are not lit on the phone. Like, what the hell? Out of all the buttons, you can't have those 3. And what is one of those my extension or Todd's?
No, those 3 are the only empty ones.
You could put them down towards the bottom where it would have been more balanced. Not right there in the middle.
But if you look, line 3 is also blank because line 3 is nothing. Yeah,
I'll give you on that one. Now, is this the pre new PC or is this the?
Nope, that's the new PC. That's the Ghost Spectre edition of Windows.
Roger that. Okay. And, he is a little versatile here. We see he's got a little hotspot there in the corner.
Yeah. What? So what you can't see is behind the light that is on top of the center monitor. Directly behind that is the new Pi Star. Mm-hmm. And so the new Pi Star is strictly Fusion, and the other one that you can see is strictly DMR.
Got it. All right, let's go to your next slides here. This is behind him, which you never see.
Yeah, so this is the workbench.
Oh, man, you massacred this hat. What'd you do to our hat, man? Dude? You killed it.
It's salty. It's salty.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow. All right, what are you doing on Tuesday this week? Oh, you got to see Scott and Steve, and you have your day dedicated to yourself.
No. So what that is,
your wife gets 1 day a week.
every year we do a fishing tournament, and so each person gets a tally. All right, so there's Scott, myself, Steve, which is my father-in-law, Kim, my wife, and Caden, my son. So we all contribute to the tally of largemouth and smallmouth only that are caught throughout the year, and then we keep track of who gets the biggest smallmouth, who gets the biggest largemouth. The list was not updated when I took the picture, but I had the biggest largemouth. My wife had the biggest smallmouth.
This says it all, Mr. Grouch. This says it all. Go away.
Hey, let's go to the picture.
So what's up with all the gold bond there, buddy?
All the what?
Little chafed?
Okay.
Gold bond?
Oh, yes. Yeah, right. You got a little, pants a little too tight?
So the gold bond, no, those all need to go into my first aid kits because I realized after the last soda that sometimes I tend to overlayer, and that causes chafing, and it would help to have a little bit of gold bond powder in my first aid kit.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's go back.
There's some Meshtastic devices there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit on the bench.
How old were you in that picture?
I was 18 in that picture.
I was gonna say that looks like 18.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the Marine Corps boot picture.
There you go.
Nice.
And the certificate above it is congratulations and thank you for being a post commander and being outstanding in my VFW service. I'm
curious as if this is actually still under, certified, the smoke, the good old fire extinguisher. That does not look like it's actually still usable.
100%. It is charged and it is usable.
I love the fact that he's got all this shit on this desk and his shelves are totally empty. It's like those are the cleanest shelves in the world, and tissues to boot. Like, you know, you gotta have tissues.
Listen, I'm in the midst of cleaning and organizing the shack, and I haven't gotten to the workbench yet.
That's what we all say. All right. Well, okay. We got one more image here. This is his side of his left desk over here on the left side. And so this is his rack, which actually is pretty organized, I have to say. This must have been part of your cleaning process, right?
Yeah. So the yellow tape measures, that's my $20 antenna challenge. And above that, I've got my testing equipment. You can see the Shorecom in the case there. And then the case above that is my antenna building case. So it's all coax connectors and all of that stuff. Then we've got a Baofeng spare parts box. We've got the POTA Baofeng hanging there. We've got QSL cards and Booster Club documents that need to be tended to.
People, your QSL cards are coming. Paul promises.
And then the shelf below where you see I've got a Bearcat CB and a scanner. The rest of that to the left of this scanner, that's all Dungeons and Dragons stuff. So I am a dungeon master, and so those are all my dungeon master stuff. And then you've got Kermit's books. You know, Radio Rick saves the day.
Awesome stuff. Okay, let's go to this other side here before we roll into the next victim.
Yeah. So the other side there.
Eyeballs twitching already.
Yep.
You got the network switch.
See that HP switch, and I am twitching.
So Eric gave me that, and that thing is a lifesaver. So I've got everything in the shack connected to that, and then that is directly connected to the modem.
That's a ProCurve
24 port.
Yeah. And on top of it is a little Lenovo mini PC with 6 external hard drives connected to it, and that acts as my network storage.
There you go.
So that's my network storage right there, above the PlayStation 5.
All right. Okay, well that is Paul's shack there. We all rating Paul with a bunch of zeros.
Give me zeros.
You in the chat can decide otherwise. Let's roll to our next one, which is Buddy here. I think this is the next one. Yep. Okay, so this is Buddy's shack. I think he only has one photo. Yep, one photo here. All right, this is Buddy's. Oh boy.
Okay, we got some plywood. We got a Miller Lite.
Yeah, we always have to have a Miller Lite, apparently, with a big giant thermos, probably filled with Miller Lite.
He's got his license posted.
His license is fixed to the PC. Yep, okay.
The official copy.
Not a 300.
Mini fridge.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, got to have the beer fridge with the Flowmaster. Yeah.
Well, Flowmaster, I mean, 6 Hour. He's got everything. All-Star. I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that the beer fridge with the bumper stickers on it weighs as much as any other ham radio flare.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
This is our first person that doesn't have the band plan prominently displayed. It's kind of thrown over in the corner, hidden behind the screen.
But it's there.
It's there. Okay. We've got an RFID wallet here with some blue painter's tape affixed to it. Apparently needs some repair.
That's a Ridge wallet.
Yeah. That is, there we go. Another icon, my friend.
7,300 for the win.
Yep. Okay. Oh boy. Interesting. He's got a sound bar, a TV, looks like a 43-inch TV maybe, tied to his monitor. It looks like to the other PC. Okay. Not bad there. Compressed air. So he does maintain his equipment. That's good. Although all this shit over here in the rack is unidentifiable.
Well, it looks like there's an extension cord, just in case.
That could be Potaflex the POTA cable too from Messi and Poloni. That's possible. They have
Could be.
yellow. Yeah, he's got some.
But not probably.
What is that? Is that like rodent killer? Heavy what? Yeah, it looks like treatment for no. This is grass seed lime stuff where you want to treat your lawn. That's what's hidden behind there. It's got lime in the name. Well, that's a way to mix your hobbies together.
All righty.
Wow.
Huh.
Okay. Well, points for being on the POTA website. Decent construction of the bench. Not bad. Although, what is the hell is that thing back here? I am not sure. It's like I don't know, some weird machine. It's obviously a good location. He's 90 degrees, mostly sunny. Can't beat that. And then, yeah, I don't know. So much else here. He's got a nice heel mic stand. Is that a heel mic or no? Is that something else? Or Heil. I keep saying heel.
I can't tell from the angle.
Yeah, neither can I. Although the gold looks familiar.
It's.
I was going to say, you mean Heil?
Heil, yes. Hey, Heil. Yep, got it. Okay. Outside of that, not bad. I mean, cable management's lacking a lot. Although, what is this thing down here? Is that like an external keyboard or something?
Maybe external hard drive. Yeah.
There's definitely buttons and everything, so it's possible.
I think it's one of those little handheld keyboards for the.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Or something.
Okay.
It's little portable ones. Bluetooth.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, not bad. Outside of the
LED backlit keyboard.
Lime. I'll have to deduct points for the lime there. All right. Let's see what we got here. Well, definitely not neatness and cleanliness. Versatility. Displays. Awards QF cars 0. And I don't know, my wild card. That bench is 4. Okay. Where does that put him?
Okay, so that's 111 points total for Buddy. Which let's see, it puts him above last place, so that's good. and it puts him just above Tim. Tim's at 110, he's at 111, so.
Okay. All right. Let's go to our next victim here. TJ, right?
TJ. Yeah, TJ.
Does TJ have... No, TJ has 2 photos here, I think. Yeah, 2 photos. Oh. Yep. Let's go back. So let's do the first one, which is his actual bench, which, if anybody can identify that looks like either a Harbor Freight bench or Sears.
Oh, that's Harbor Freight.
That Harbor Freight? Looks like Sears, too.
Yeah, no, that's a general
Craftsman bench. That's what I was thinking of.
I like the way he's got the notebook holding the band plan hanging over the. Is that a
That's
notebook?
pretty cool. Yep.
Yeah, I like
that's a notebook. Yeah.
Yeah, and a 7300.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to give him points for the fact that he's preparing for his windows to crash by having a helmet close by.
He's also in the jail cell.
Yeah. Okay.
The other 2 guys, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So he's got safety glasses. Man, he's very prepared. Helmet, safety glasses, not bad.
It's a pretty old monitor, huh?
Glasses.
Wow. My gosh, do those speakers actually even put out any sound? Holy crap. Those things are smaller than a regular PC speaker. Nevertheless, he's got speakers on his monitor, so, little overkill.
What's to the right of that little speaker?
Well, it looks like a power supply.
No, to the right of the little white speaker.
Oh, that looks like above the helmet. Looks like a PC, maybe like a Nook.
What is that? GMK something.
Yeah, TER might be like a no-name Nook.
Okay.
All right, what has he got written on the piece of paper? Lab Grit 150. Dedicated if green. Yeah, not sure that has to do anything with.
I think that's his ATM PIN code.
minimal icons in the desktop, but they're not correctly ordered. And
my gosh, really random ones too. Okay, he's got
that would drive me
open
nuts.
office. Yeah, really, that would drive you nuts looking at your shack.
Yes.
My gosh, out of all your icons, you're worried about those. All right, so he's got Dire Wolf. Okay, so he's doing a little bit of APRS and iGating. Chirp, yep, Chirp's in there. Okay.
Discord,
Can't tell what.
WFHEX.
Got an APRS app. Okay, decent. JSA call. Okay, nice.
Open Office, maybe?
Yeah, that's open office.
Frickin'
Sure.
Who the hell used Microsoft Edge?
People that use Windows. All right. We got is that a VX7? No. That's a 3. No, actually, what is that?
Old Kenwood? Is that like an old Kenwood?
No, that's a Yaesu.
No,
for sure.
No, it's the Yaesu.
Okay.
The Yaesu.
Yeah, looks like the V6, maybe.
It could be. I can't make out the label, but it looks like a 6 or a 3.
Yeah, the waterproof one.
Two Yaesus and an icon there.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what's this? This is the 857 or 817.
No, I don't know what that is.
No, 857's got a amber display.
Okay. All right.
Actually, it's user definable.
Oh, is it? Okay, I apologize.
So that's definitely Yaesu because it's got the 1990s button on the side. So
Yeah.
that's got to be
Oh,
like
that isn't. I don't think that's the 817.
Is that the 818? No, okay.
818
818 it's the same thing, right? So, but 857 maybe?
Oh,
That's
I think
possible.
it is. I'm not sure.
Oh, it's not an
Uh,
867.
Skidget's is 818, but it's not his shack, so
Okay.
he's guessing just as well as we are.
I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna say it's an 800 series Yaesu.
Yeah, definitely likes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a digi rig, so it's
But
definitely
it's not
possible.
an 897 or an 857.
Okay. Cable management's lack of desire there a little bit. Sure. There's a 7300 here, so not being used, which is a good way to have a 7300. Wow.
I think he missed that one.
He did totally. All right. Well, so let's go. I think there was two in here.
What's the radio next to the 7300?
So the 7300 is what we were trying to figure out. It was either an 857, an 818, 817.
But is that a Yaesu right there?
Yeah, that's definitely a Yaesu.
Yeah,
I don't know which one.
That's actually on and in use.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
it's not like the icon. Okay, so let's go over to a second photo here, which we're going to point out the obvious, Paul. Go ahead.
The cat in the chair?
No. Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Rainy day.
Look at the ICOM 7300 powered
It's
on.
on that one, and he doesn't have the 857 any longer there. So okay, so he's on 20 meters.
He sure does have a lot of battery boxes down there underneath his desk.
Yeah, is that what they are, Tim?
Battery boxes, absolutely.
Can we read that's what that is? It definitely looks like some form of ammunition.
Whatever it says, those cans belong in my house.
So I don't know about you, but dude, this cat can span a pretty far distance if it can go from a chair down to a box and still have some length. That's a big cat. All right, what else do we got? So he's got QRZ open by the looks of it. Got dongies, nice. You got the twisty ties. There's good stuff there. I'll give him points for that.
I would say, it's got to be like halfway a decent cable management because I haven't seen any loose cables in either of those photos.
Well, yeah, not true. You weren't really looking hard enough. There we go. What's all that, Paul? Loose cables? They're all. I think you might be drinking a little too much.
Hey, listen. There's nothing wrong with another glass of scotch.
I agree with that one for sure. Okay. All right. Well, we've seen the cable management. Are we ready to rate? All right. This is for TJ here. Neatness, cleanness. I have to go this way. Versatility. Yeah, not bad. Not 6x. One display. We're going to give you a 1. Can't handle that one. No QSL cards. Awards. 3. Then I'm just going to give you an extra 7 points wild card because you're running 817, 818, and you have a Yaesu HT.
Dude, that helmet alone gets 10 points.
I'm curious to see why he has so much Velcro on the top of it. That's impressive.
Why not?
Well, that's for attaching things.
Some pretty big things with that much Velcro on his helmet.
All right, so TJ's got a total score of 128, which puts him somewhere in the middle running. He's tied with Walt.
Okay. All right, we're going to Marvin here. Marvin. Okay, so let's back up. Marvin threw in his repeater too, which from the judge's perspective, do we need to rate this? It is nice. He has it on site.
Well, that's bonus.
Is it in his house?
It is in one of his houses because this is a repeater down in, I can't remember, Wisconsin or something like that.
Wisconsin.
Yeah. So, DR2. So let's go back to his shack.
Wow,
so this is Marvin shack.
Clean looking shack.
This is Marvin, the ham radio guy. For those that don't know him, you can check out his channel at the ham radio guy.
And look at, he's got the DX10 and the Flex.
He's a version 1.0 of Paul. That's all he does is digital.
Yeah, but hold on though, because all right. So look at his Ham Shack hotline phone. He's only got the Ham Shack hotline on it, and he's got a voicemail that he hasn't fucking acknowledged.
It's probably you,
or Tim for that matter. Tim leaving voicemails that nobody ever answers. Okay.
Oh, somebody asking about auto insurance.
Sadly, you don't get those on ham radio. Okay. It's more asking about your own radio. Okay, so he's a Mac guy. Good. He's good. We haven't seen one of these in a while. A nice 300 watt dummy load. Good antenna. You're calling me? We're gonna have this conference later. Okay. So I love this. And Marvin, he gets a Flex, and what happens to the DX10? It doesn't even get a chance to be displayed. It gets covered up and thrown in the corner. It's like, screw you. All right.
Just gets covered up like the redheaded stepchild that it is.
Wow. Yeah, you go ahead. Get it in there. Okay. So, yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, so what's this award over here for ARL? Not sure what he got it for. He's a Diamond Club member. Okay, so he's drinking the juice. Yep. I'll have to give him that.
So Eric, you said he was a Mac user. I'm not seeing a Mac in there anywhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. You can't.
Right
that's
there.
right.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is.
The mini. Yeah. So, but it's not being displayed. He has monitors, Windows. So he must. Does he have a keyboard monitor switch? I don't see his other Mac. Yeah. Weird. He doesn't have a monitor for it. We'll have to call him out on that one. Okay. So he's got an SDR over here.
You know what it is? It's probably a Mac running Windows.
Oh yeah, true. Well, no, because he has a HP over here in the corner. That's an HP.
Oh.
So it's definitely running Windows there. Yeah.
He's only got one display.
Dude, look at that! Look at that battery box.
Which one?
Behind his call sign. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So his channel sponsors Dakota Lithium. So I wouldn't be surprised that we would see Dakota Lithium in his shack. I think it's part of his agreement. He's got a hotspot there. I wonder what that's running. I've never seen that hotspot before. It's got an interesting hat.
I'm gonna give him some points because he's got is that the Flex that he got for like from his company or whatever to use. So that's why it's got the display on it. And he's got
the Flex wheel with the Flex wheel.
Like, what does he need that for? He's got all this stuff on the Flex.
He's got the Flex. He also has the PGXL, and he has the amplifier, I think, last, but that's not in the picture.
Right.
So he's got the whole kit in the caboodle.
Does he have any awards up there, or is it just that?
No, just the ARL Diamond member. That's his Diamond member.
Is it?
Well, if you throw enough money at ARL, they'll throw your certificate. So that's basically what they did.
Yeah, that just says that he's got a lot of money, and given his involvement in the ARL, like I would be surprised they didn't just give him that.
All right, I'll give him a 5. 5 for awards.
Wait a minute. He's on 14274. 247. Okay. What the heck? Weird.
Yeah, but whatever he entered is invalid if you read what it says.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Okay.
Whatever he entered as the call sign is invalid.
Now, I don't know if I should give him points deductions because he has a Flex with a display on it with the M version, but he also has it running on the monitor up here.
That's what I was saying.
Do you need to have both?
And does he need to have the knob with the knobs on the radio?
I know, right? It's like overkill. It's like
he's like, haha, I got it all.
It's points deduction because he can't literally go a foot and a half away to turn the knob above his keyboard, which his fingers are probably already placed on. So, yeah, no, I'm deducting points for that one.
I like the hat. I like his hat, though. The hat's good.
That is a nice hat.
That's a nice
there we go.
hat.
American flag, Tim. No like guns, but American flag.
I want to know where he got that hat. I want to get one like that.
If probably Etsy.
Yeah, and if that guy would do FlexFit hats, I would 100% buy one of those hats in a heartbeat. But he doesn't do FlexFit; they're all snapback.
Yeah,
that's what old people wear.
Exactly, and I'm not fucking old. At 43, I am not fucking old. I want a FlexFit.
That's right.
Okay, so he's running the new Shackmaster. That's impressive. That's a new piece of equipment.
He's also got a was that an RSP one?
Yeah, the Raspberry Pi, which is over here. Yeah.
Oh, no, so how come he needed to use my?
That's a Uno. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's an RSP one. Yeah, Tim's right.
So he has this Flex radio, right? Why did he need to use mine?
Because he didn't have it when he was using yours.
Oh, is that the one? Is this in Wisconsin? This shack?
No, this is at home in Mass.
Oh, okay.
He has a 6800 in Wisconsin in a rack.
Oh. Well, it hasn't been delivered yet.
Yeah, he's working on it.
I got it.
So, filling in the blanks. Man, he's drinking the juice. What the heck? Like
wait,
an ARL mat.
Massachusetts and Wisconsin?
Yeah. So if we go,
he built a shack.
Normally they live up north and then down in Florida. Up north, cold.
His wife. Okay, so we'll back up the trail a bit. His wife's job took them to Massachusetts, so he was living in Wisconsin, and they moved to Massachusetts because of his wife's job, and so he now has all of his radio gear and some of his radio gear in Mass and in Wisconsin. This repeater that we're looking at is in Wisconsin.
Massachusetts is the fucking worst.
And look at he basically built a house which is really just a shack.
Yep.
Right? Like it's more of a shack than it is a house.
Yep.
That's all.
I think that's a good looking shack though. It's very organized.
Anyone knows the dummy load underneath the Flex radio?
I did. Yes, I pointed that out. The 300 watt one. I love that one.
All right.
I have one myself.
And what's that wire next to it on the other side?
The coax wire that's just sitting there.
Yeah, is it connected to anything?
Nope.
No.
It's probably looks like a VHF UHF radio because he doesn't have one. Might have been there.
Okay.
Points deducted. Only HF. Okay, ready to rate? All right. Definitely.
All right. 7. Great job on neatness. Yep.
Yeah. Versatility for displays. Wow. Got a 2 on that one. Awards, QSL cards. He's only getting a 2 because he only does ARL. And then my wild card. We're going to do a 6. All
right. Dude, look at, I just did what you did and I fucking graded the wrong thing.
I told you, man.
I was grading Ryan. I didn't realize. Yeah.
Oh man, nice.
All right, let me have another glass of scotch.
Yeah,
right?
You should. It'll clear things up.
Yeah, let me have another glass.
Hey Todd, did you rate? Oh no. What?
Hold on, my whole computer is just. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
I lost everything. Yeah. All right, hold on. I don't know where you guys went.
We're right here. We haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah.
There you are. All right, you're back. But I lost the.
And whoever threw that comment on the freaking board there, yes, Edge is garbage. I don't know why you threw it up there, but yes, Edge is garbage.
I refuse to use it for work.
Yep.
They make us use
Roger
it
that.
at work, and I'm like,
Now.
nope.
I use it when I don't have any other option.
But
Okay.
it used to be nice when it was a separate program and you could, if it didn't work in Chrome, it'd work in Edge, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
But now that it's Chromium based, that really doesn't help either.
Nope.
All right. So Marvin gets a total score of 146, which is not good enough to take the lead.
Nope.
And
Who's got the lead still, Rob?
He's riding in the middle there. So Rob's got 176, which, just barely takes the lead over Keith. Keith is at 175.
4 to go, people. 4 to go. All right. So this is Ryan. This one will be really easy. He was being a smartass. He sent us his iOS Flex app because he's currently over in Europe for work. So
It's like from his phone.
that's from his phone. So you can decide.
Yeah, Ryan's in the former Constantinople.
Mm-hmm.
If you know the song, it's funny.
Yes, it is.
There we go.
That was a
All right.
full video for the song.
Now, I apologize, Ryan, because I know your shack looks 1,000 times better than this shit fucking submission that you put in.
Yep.
But you get ones across the board, bro. I'm sorry.
I give him 3s at least.
I don't even know if I can give him 1. I mean, it's a screenshot of an iOS
iOS app.
Hey,
Yep.
hey,
it's not
don't be hating, Jeff. Don't be hating. I can run my radio from my phone while I'm on the toilet. That's all that matters.
Oh, the visuals.
Yeah, no, you don't need visuals. The point is that
I don't want visuals.
I can do photo hunting from the head. With
You're 5'9", 5'9".
But that's not a shack.
Have you seen my wiener?
A winner. Frankie Baines.
All right, let's go into Todd's shack here. Since a good segue.
Guys, that is hamming hard.
Yeah, no kidding.
Too hard.
Especially if you don't have enough fiber. All right. Okay, so this is Todd's shack. Anywhere to start? He's cleaned this one up. So he's got his official Live Free and Ham hat off to the side here.
Yeah.
Go ahead, explain what we're looking at here, Todd.
Yeah, what do you got there? A label maker?
Label maker, QSO cards, little speaker on the right.
Oh, you got a stack of QSL cards? I haven't gotten one of those.
Those are.
You can make a contact with them.
That's my phone charger. Magnetic has some. That's where I keep all the chargers, like these little cords here that I charge my phone, iPad, that kind of stuff is all connected to the back of that. I got the whiskey glasses, speaker, my radio.
Yeah, I recognize the flex wheel now.
Oh yeah, there's a flex wheel.
Should after this point. Okay, so this is a quirky QRP.
No. This is Michael's mat.
Michael.
Yeah, that's a POTA mat.
Oh, this is Club Gear Online. Club Gear Online. Okay, so double points for that. Okay.
Yeah, it's got all the bands, all the information.
Yeah, just in case you forget the stuff that you have on the wall over here.
Well, I had that first, and then I got this. So, and you can
But now
that you can.
But
that FTM 400 belongs in your vehicle and not on your desk.
No, I got the 300.
You got the 300 in the vehicle.
No, you should put the 300 on the desk, but the 400 in your vehicle.
Oh,
no way.
That's right.
Only if you're half blind.
Mafia, man.
Yeah.
So it's a dying breed.
I do need more computers or screen space. So I need a big long curved monitor, and I need another.
Oh, you're not gonna give him shit for a curve monitor?
Nothing.
I try to make it look curved. I put them together and I kind of tilt them so it kind of looks like a curved monitor. But I need more.
Listen. I follow that same concept. My center monitor is straight and my two on the side are slightly angled. So it almost looks curved.
Right.
I'm with you.
All right.
Now, most hams have screwdrivers or pencils. Why do you have doubles of scissors?
Well, I share this this desk with my wife. She's on the other side, so it's like a T. So
That
coming from the
explains
lamp
Walmart
back.
lamp.
Yeah. That's the half.
True that. Shitty cable management over here. What the hell?
Those are all the things that everything plugged in, like the fan I got there. There's no really, but this not that bad a cable management.
No, his cables are Velcro. They're rolled up. They're
they're in these little clips.
And clips.
And that lamp is like circa 2000, so that's perfect.
Perfect for his wife's
And then
I'm pretty sure my wife had the same lamps before I got rid of them.
Is that one of those big button calculators?
Oh, like for the old elderly?
It's not that big. I mean, it's big, but it's not.
Goes with his big button cell phone.
It's not that.
What is this, a fly swatter or is this a magnifying glass, Todd? Be honest.
Wait, where's your ham alert? Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
I can't get up.
Yeah. Here's my magnifying glass because I'm blind. And then I've got that paper under there is the. I don't use it anymore, but when I was doing the nets for the first time, it was my copy of the net script. What I had to say.
Now, I see N1QC on the A band. What's on the B band?
Greylock.
Mount Greylock.
Greylock. Come on.
Why? That's a good
Greylock.
What grade do you have against Greylock?
Dude, you should have W1 ASS on B band.
Yeah, I have that in my car.
Well,
they're on all the time though. It's like I need some quiet, but Greylock's cool because you can get guys in like New York and stuff.
Greylock's cool because it's quiet.
I'm going to give you bonus points for having feng shui with both your ham glasses on either side. But why? Like, dude, you just looking to fill space?
Well, I don't know.
He's a two-fisted guy. Don't be knocking.
Two-fisted.
Yeah. And then I got my ornament with my call sign on it.
Right. Okay.
Yes, I mean it's. Oh, and then on the right, I got my scanner antenna sitting on top of my
the official Pi 10. Yep. Okay. So
it's sitting on the DX
DX Commander box that you haven't opened up, the classic you bought. Okay, got it. So you and Jason will assemble those on your next live stream whenever that happens.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now we have to go underneath the desk.
Look at that.
Is that an amplifier?
No,
that's my power supply.
It's a linear. Well, no, it's a linear power supply.
God, who uses linear power supplies anymore?
Todd does.
Todd, you're so gay.
Hey, Ryan bought this like
he flew that on a plane for him. Damn it!
Back on a Gulfstream for me. He found it. He's like, dude. He goes, I found this power supply. I'm gonna go get it for you. Yeah, I think it's really good.
All right, well, dude, it stayed well organized. I mean, you got all of your Wi-Fi stuff in here, and your cable modem, and your Flex is running. I don't see any other major cable mismanagement except for the stuff back here, but that's acceptable.
Yeah,
it works. Short cables. Nice job. Okay. All right.
Well, I give you a 5 out of 500.
Wow, dude. What, he's just like, do you feel bad every week because you brutally beat him up with something on extra that you have to feel like you have to give him 500? Okay. Well, we're going to skip right over that comment and move on to our last late entry. Who's
this? Who is this? Is there a second one?
This is Steve KO4AFL at the last minute because Paul posted something on Twitter. Steve felt he wanted to jump in here, and he is our last one for the evening. This is his shack, actually, or should I say Shane's shack? I can't tell. Which one would it be? What is it? Shane's because he uses it remotely, or is it Steve's because he sits in front of it?
Shane owns the oven because Shane turns the oven on and off.
Yes, correct. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The rest of it is all Steve.
Yeah, man, dude. Holy crap.
Dude, look at that mixer.
1990s, they all left this behind. Why is this still here? Like, nobody uses the roller ball. Come on, really? You got carpal tunnel syndrome, Steve?
The only people that use the roller balls are older people with hand
eye coordination issues.
With arthritis.
Joint issues.
Yeah, exactly. They got carpal tunnel.
My father uses one. I never could get used to that.
But okay, so he's got one mouse, but what the frick is this thing here
that's another
for?
mouse. Why is it
Oh, he's got two PC monitors, but I don't see two PCs, so we can only assume.
But, for like $20 on Amazon, you can get a Logitech mouse that has you can connect it to three different
transmitters. Yeah.
Like I use it I have it for my iPad and my PC, and I still have an extra one blank. Like you only need one.
Okay.
All right.
I agree with that.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Look at that ham shack, that ham clock. He gets points deducted because he didn't SSH in and change the resolution so that it actually went full screen.
To the full screen. Yeah, dude, that's amateur hour.
Yeah,
that's totally
dude,
amateur hour.
It takes like 30 seconds. You SSH into your Pi and you change the resolution and bam, it goes full screen.
Okay, so we have to throw a little caveat in because Steve did post this in the Discord, I think, was that if you happen to notice this upper monitor here, and I'm giving major discounted points, this is his work monitor, and he forgot to edit it out. So he basically just kind of smudged the screen to show that, like, we can't see any of his work-related stuff. Like, I don't like the fact that you're crossing church and state. Come on, like, work stays out of the shack and shack stays in the shack. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
Who's that guy? Is that like Jimmy Buffett from like the 70s?
Oh, here on the screen? Ham Nation, last minute ham radio.
No, I was the same thing when I saw that.
Minus 500 points for the hippie. The naked
still
hippie.
Minus 500 points for fucking HRCC.
I know, right? They're cutting into our show. No, just kidding.
Eric, what's that thing in the middle? On the bottom, that's
a step IR. So that's his rotator. Actually not the rotator. That's just a step IR for tuning the band, different frequencies.
So he has a step IR on his roof?
Yep. And the rotator's right here. Yeah, he's got a nice little setup. That's why Shane complains all the time when he has to turn on his oven for 20 meters. Okay, I've got a concern here. What the frick is this balloon crap over here in the corner? Like, what is that?
Those are like Velcro straps, I think.
For what? Like cable management? Because he's not doing it. Wow.
Well, crap. Behind everything.
Well, he might be in between recording videos with the DJI, Osmo, gimbal thing.
You just want to get on Ham Radio Clubhouse again. Stop buttering them up. Oh, man. I love the fact that he's got a stream deck and is sitting over in the corner doing absolutely nothing. That's impressive use of it. And a GoPro case with no GoPro in it. Good deal. Okay. What's this deal here? What's this little thing? Is that a stapler? Electronic stapler? I don't know what the hell is that. Is that a microphone, a speaker? What? A camera? My gosh, Steve. Dude, I've never seen that thing. Looks like a Wally. What? Dude, I don't know. That I assume is a speaker here, but okay. And then,
we'll get them next time.
What is the crap on here? So this looks like a pie, right? Is that what I'm looking at? I think I see a pie there. By the looks of it.
I see a red or power pole, it looks like on there.
Oh, yeah. I see. Okay. Yeah.
It looks like a power pole, but I don't know what that white thing is in front of it. If it's like a screw post.
Yeah, it looks like a mounting something. Okay. And then he's got this empty case here.
Yeah, it looks like a juice box case.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
Hey, I do see some QSL cards here, although I can't make them out. He does have some QSL memorabilia. So, okay.
Where do you see them?
Sitting on top of the ICOM 7300.
Oh. Not well
the actual QSL.
No, not well displayed. Oh, and he's got $50 lying around. Anybody want it? Is this to sweeten the deal, Steve? Just so we notice it, so you're going to slip us a 50, so you get better score.
A 50 each.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, pay up.
Sounds like he's sponsoring the prizes tonight.
To the right of the large ICOM radio there.
Yeah.
To the left of that, there's a metal outlet.
Oh, like up here, the power pole thing?
No, left.
No.
Oh.
Left of the radio.
Left.
Okay. Border. Oh, yes, the outlet's over here on the side. Okay. Yeah.
No, below that.
Below that. Okay.
Below that,
I'm on.
next to the radio on
Oh,
the
yeah.
desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's the metal outlet.
Oh boy, dude. Well,
My
Holy
guess
fucking
grounded.
unsafe.
That's
my
grounded.
guess is
He's
that
just
is
got it
a
hanging
cable
there.
junction box.
Well, Steve, we figured out why your wife's oven kicks on because you don't have any grounding whatsoever. It's not your radios.
And there's like the power pole right there.
Yeah, up here. Yeah, I saw that. Okay.
No, down
Not
the,
being used at.
during
is there
the
another
on the
one over
left
here?
Side, right in
Still
front of
there?
it. Yeah, there's a power poles. Yeah, you can see the power poles on the left there.
Oh gosh.
How come?
Yeah. So you got power poles up here, power poles over there.
Yeah, there's
Izzo
no
should
power
have
poles
submitted
up there.
a shack.
Isn't that? No, those are knobs, aren't they? Sorry, that's a knob system. I don't know what that is. That's weird. I don't. It's like the 6 or
Yeah,
8 knobs
part of-
here.
Part of the monitor, yeah.
Is it? Okay. You got a remote, or no? That's a keyboard by the looks of it, right?
Could be.
Wow.
Or a remote.
That is a little
Or a
handheld
remote.
keyboard for.
And what's that? Is that thing in the middle going up? Is that like his monitor stand?
Yeah, this is the pipe, like a monitor.
Oh, you just
Yeah,
throw them
it's
out off
yeah.
the sides. That's kind of cool. I probably need to use one of those.
Now, what the heck
Those things
get
are actually
buried over
pretty
here in the
great.
corner?
I used them before in a work environment.
You have those stands like for the monitors?
Yeah, we had 2 sets of 4 monitors as a
Mhm.
like it was called an array, where we had a different thing on every monitor to monitor a casino.
You know,
There you go.
I'm gonna have to give them discounted points just because there's no HRC memorabilia whatsoever anywhere in any of this photo whatsoever. Like none.
Do they have any?
Like you think he would? He's got to have. I mean, they've. Nevertheless, I would expect that if he was going to take a photo and like try to like earn extra points, he would have left the "Live Free and Ham" hat somewhere in the the corner that we sent him like months ago.
Yeah. Hey,
Wow.
I'm gonna give them props for at least having matching monitors there, at least on the 2.
True. Yes, I'll give you that. Dell. Okay, so the bottoms are matching. The top left one's a Dell. Can't tell what that one is. Although that might be the same one. So you might have 3 matching monitors. Okay, so 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Wow. Well, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's just
It's pretty for all that he's got there, he's got it in a pretty compact space.
Yep.
You know,
He does.
he's got a lot of equipment there. I think it's well organized.
Bago connectors or what? I don't know.
Oh, he's outside of the technician portion of the 10-meter band.
I was gonna. Yep.
Shame on him.
Man,
No,
not helpful at all. Isn't it 400 or no? It's
No,
450. You're
500.
right. It's 450. No.
It's the top of the
Oh, it's 500.
So
Okay.
why does he have? Why does he have?
Oh, is it
two-
500?
Yeah, where's your band planned at, buddy?
Yeah, none. No
Ah.
QSL cards. Nothing. We did. And dude, I don't know. Did you happen to notice he's got a 9700?
Yeah,
So
why does
props
he
for
got-
that.
Why does he have 2?
What do you mean 2?
He's got 2 HF
what?
radios.
No. The 9700 is VHF.
Oh, is that the
And
VHF one?
gig.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So he's
UHF,
pretty versatile.
Oh, that's
I
good.
think he's pretty versatile. I wonder what he's got for antennas, but
Doesn't have
Okay.
a dual
FIR.
band in there.
well, that's the HF side. But I wonder what he's using for VHF, UHF.
Hey,
Wow.
he also missed. He's got Bamboo Studio opened up.
Oh,
Yes, he does. Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Okay.
Bamboo Studio. Where is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the Bamboo Labs up.
Yep.
So
And
he's
the
3D
website, I
printing
think,
something.
Yeah.
We haven't even
I'm not
picked
sure
on
what
it.
that website is.
That
Yeah, what is-
is Facebook.
What is he looking at?
He's got the he's got the Morse
Facebook
tutor.
Marketplace.
He's looking at Morse tutor in the background. He's trying to
But
print a faceplate to
major-
Morse tutor. Ah,
major down points for being on Facebook.
yeah, true. Okay.
Nobody uses Facebook anymore. That's for old people.
He's good. What else he's got? He's definitely runs.
I'm
Teams here.
adjusting his score down for Facebook.
Audacity. He's running Grid Tracker.
We need to
What
be
else?
on Snapchat.
Okay.
Or what's the other one? The Chinese one?
Oh, dude, come on. We all have to give him
TikTok.
discounted points. What is he running here? See what he's running?
Edge.
Edge.
Discount.
Ah,
Knock 10 off.
What's he got on down there? He's got
Discord. I don't know what this one is. This must be this app here.
StreamYard, or not StreamYard.
Restream?
Stream Deck. I think it's the Stream Deck logo.
Yep.
Close. Yeah, it could be. Yep. Okay. I don't know what this green one is.
I think the green one's the Bamboo Labs.
The Bamboo Labs.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Nice.
But what else? He's got DaVinci Resolve on there. He's got VNC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Microsoft products, Team, DJI.
OBS.
Got Audacity.
He's got Joomla.
WinLinks in there. Yep. Running VNC. I wonder if that's for Shane. I don't see the remote apps, like any of the remote apps he uses. For
he's got RC Forb on there. Yeah, RC Forb.
Okay, see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I see it on his desktop. RC Forb.
Talk about old people stuff. He's running Slack still. Wow. All right. Well, anything else?
He's got iTunes.
Did they even still let that app out? Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I'm impressed so far. I mean, not bad. Cable management, yeah. Organization, yeah. I don't know. We have. How the heck did Mike and Douglas get on there? Did you just add those?
Yeah, I did. So they just last minute posted their shack pictures in the Discord.
Come on.
No. Listen. No, you just gotta show the pictures from the Discord. That's all.
All right, fine. All right, let's rate Steve, and then we'll do the last two there. Since we're gracious enough, we're only on an hour 3 here. We're going to go into a marathon if we keep going at the rate we're at. So let's go.
Let me tell you that when you show the pictures of Douglas V's shack,
yep,
what a shit show that is! Like, holy fuck, Douglas.
No, we're going to 3. Actually, no, we're going to do that. Award QSL cards. Big Fat 0. Steve, I'm going to deduct points just alone for.
Can you do negatives?
Can we do negative?
Hey, why?
Actually, I think we can.
I don't know.
I just did a negative.
Dude, you can do negative. You can do negative.
Okay, good. I'm in.
You give him a negative.
I gave him -4. It's a little late in the game, but hey.
-5.
I'm going to give him some points for that walking around money.
Let me go grab Discord here. All right, we're gonna go into Show Your Shack.
All right, it looks like everybody's done. So Steve gets a total score of 124 with his -9 points.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Steve. That's not gonna cut it. You know what I mean? It's just not gonna cut it.
What
Here's
the
my disc.
hell
This is Discord. So this is Douglas's Jack here. So let's see if I can open this in browser. I'm going to. I have to go to another view here. Hold on a sec.
Holy shit.
Let me go.
Yeah. So this is what I was saying. Like, holy fucking, what the fuck, Douglas? Like, you make my shack look fucking amazing.
Exactly.
Your shit makes your shack look like the Taj Mahal. Holy crap,
dude!
Okay, let me zoom in.
It makes Tim's shack look amazing, and I'm not talking Tim Gray, man. I'm talking
come on, where's
Cutie K Tim?
All right,
it's like all over the place.
Let me do this here.
Eric, open that shit up in a browser.
Yeah, I'm trying to. The problem is that it's opening it up in the same browser that I've got StreamYard running. So give me a second here.
All right.
Give me 1 second.
Well, if you weren't using Edge, you could just pull that tab.
I'm not using Edge, thank you. Drink another one for me, Tim. Drink another one for me. Here we go. Let's go. All right.
Is that like insulation for the wall without the sheetrock? Yeah.
Okay. We're going to try.
Yeah.
This is like
back here. Okay.
So which?
Yeah.
Where is the shack? Is the shack on the left side?
That is the inside batting of the insulation that is exposed.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So there is no plywood, there is no sheetrock, there is no covering. You see the inside batting, the inside of the batting of the insulation.
He's got a weed whacker.
He's got freaking rolls of wire hanging on the wall. It looks like there's a gas mask there. So, I mean, I'll give bonus points for the gas mask if that's what that is.
Sure. Where do we want to start, left or right?
Oh, no.
Right.
Oh,
well, let's start at the desk here.
Wow, man.
I'm gonna have to really zoom into this.
/ ham shack.
Yeah, so it looks like there's an M80 gas mask in a bag on the desk there in front of the monitor.
Okay.
I don't know if it is or not, but
what's that thing in front of the screen there?
Is that a fruit cup?
Rectangular.
Dude, that's been there forever. What the hell?
What's that little screen thing?
This little thing?
That's
it's part of the laptop.
Hold it
It's a
down.
little mini laptop, like Jeff was saying.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh.
it's down though.
Oh, the screen's going forward. Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a rectangular box. All right.
That's what I was trying to figure out. I was looking at it. I was like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
Hey,
then I
Douglas,
figured out-
have another drink because you're typing as good as I do. It's a laptop.
Laptop. Okay. What the heck is on the cup? So now we know where the extra office furniture went from my office when they decided to close the facility. My gosh, I haven't seen that desk in a long time. All right. Is that an Echo? That must be an Echo. A little white puck.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Echoes are black.
I have
No,
a white
like-
one.
They got white.
looks like
They had
ear
white.
buds.
They had, for Gen 1s were white and black.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not.
All
know
All right,
that.
so-
well, Douglas,
is that-
Douglas, good on you for
is
being
that-
sober.
Hey, is that
Great use of it. That looks like a clock there, my friend. That's a great use of it. Good placement.
No, you know what that is?
Fine.
That is Valentine's Day chocolates.
That?
Look at that.
Whoa.
That is 100% the heart-shaped box of chocolates that is wrapped in plastic.
For the things you couldn't give to your wife when you should have.
line trimmer wire? All right, that's what it is. There you go.
All right, let's zooming. This is gonna be a little different here. Can't really zoom it out. Okay.
That coffee cup has had coffee in it for the last 6 months.
6 months. It's not coffee anymore, man. It's not coffee. Wow. Okay, so
But I'm not
we
seeing
got
as a beer fridge.
nope, none there.
Yeah, no beer
Two-
fridge.
2 batteries hooked up to nothing. Just
Yep,
sitting there.
down the
Oh,
floor.
a whole spool of wire. Ammo
There's
cans,
a-
probably.
No,
couple of batteries.
There's a black. Yeah, that's got 100 amp hour battery, up on the little shelf under the desk.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Let's zoom into that
The
one.
black with the beige top. Some cardboard boxes with they're crushed.
Yep. Who knows what's in those? Definitely a
Oh,
charger or something.
he says those batteries are hooked up to everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
and there's
I
another.
see one.
black
I see a
battery sitting on the
negative or a
left.
positive terminal, not with anything on it.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Oh
So
man,
where is his radios?
well,
Like,
that
I
is a
see-
mystery
I
at
see-
this point.
I mean, is it really a shack? There's no ham radio.
Oh,
There
there
they
we
are
go.
in the corner. Oh, never
Wait a
mind.
minute. Todd, he does like you. He radios from his iPad.
Oh, well then where's the flex?
Hey guys, I have to say the Stanley is level. The Stanley is perfectly level. What the hell? Out of all things in your shack, you just put a level up so it stays level. That's impressive. Your HTs are not on their chargers. That's good use of them. Okay. Let's see if we can zoom in here a little bit more.
Try to get what are those radios that he has?
The left one looks
They're
like
really
a CB.
dusty. They're really dusty.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that laptop.
Wow.
Like
We got
No, that laptop hasn't been touched in years.
nope.
now what is that? Is that an air purifier?
I hope not.
No, that's
because
a
it's not
heater.
doing its job.
Oh.
I love the use of signage.
And look at this, whatever this is, it's like half off the.
Yeah.
It's like hanging off the edge. Like it looks like it's gonna fall.
The iPad is well displayed, my friend. My iPad, you couldn't put it more dead center than anything else. I got an 891 there. Okay, I'll give him points for that. I don't know what,
is
the other
that?
two radios.
Is that a tuner that's hanging
Actually-
off the shelf?
Is that an 891 or is that a FTD 100? That looks like close to a one. No, that's a 891. Okay, yeah, I see the knobs. What the tuner off to the right here?
Yeah. Is that a tuner? It's literally like half hanging off the shelf.
What is that, Doug? I can't make heads or tails out of it. It looks like a tuner. He doesn't even know.
I'm giving him a 10 for the award.
Ooh, I love the no cover.
Work. Excellent electrical work here, my friend.
No cover on the outlet.
Baby proofed to the hills there, my friend. Baby proofed.
I'm giving him a 10. Doug, you're getting a 10 for at least submitting what you call
at the last way past the deadline.
Yeah.
Ingenuity. Okay, well, what is this thing hanging up here on the ceiling? That like a bug?
That looks like his cable router.
Cable modem? Is that what that is, Doug?
That's what it looks like.
Okay, I'll give you that. So what's the Kenwood? That's definitely a Kenwood dual band. We know what model that is? Did you say what that one was? G707.
We need to
G707.
We need to send him some air in a can.
Oh, dude, this looks like a fire hazard waiting to happen right here. Like, I don't know about you, dude, but that's all power pole.
No. You know what it is? He just needs an N1OG sticker, and all of that mess is better. That's it.
It'll all be better. For the first moment, I know the picture might be skewed, but it looks like Stanley, not Stanley. All right. What else we got? Okay. So, we don't know what's under the sheet, nor do I want to ask. Looks like we've got.
I want to know where. I mean, is that like in a shed? Maybe.
Well, we should. There's a couple other photos here. I'm not doing him justice by just launching one. Let me grab the other one here. That's another same shot here. Same shot. So we'll just go with the one we were running because they're all the same.
Yeah, it's just 4 of the same, 5 of the same, 6 of the same.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's all the same. So
this
one's the best.
Doug, is that like is it a shed, a basement? Like, it looks like it could be a shed.
Yeah, definitely got like the wood floor. Yeah.
Yeah, he said it's a shed.
Yeah,
okay.
So that's why he's got the.
Is that the Explorer backpack over here in the corner?
Yeah, Eric, you gotta switch. There's another picture that shows like a different desk. It looks like it's a different desk.
Let me go back.
Or maybe it's further panned to the left.
They don't really. Dude, it's like an eighth of an inch. I'm not seeing much.
No.
If you guys want to see what I'm looking at Discord. Oh, I see the third one. Okay, got it.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
I got it.
Yeah.
Let me grab that. It. Yep. Okay.
Yes,
so
there you go.
See that?
Oh, that looks better. All right.
Really? That looks better?
Well, I have an idea what I'm looking at.
Well, we know what the bowl's for later. Those late nights.
Yeah, that's just further panned over. That's a piss bowl.
Yep. Or the dog's watering bowl, depending on how you look at it.
Looks like he's got like some kind of hiking bag, man pack kind of thing on the desk.
Oh yeah. Okay.
We could honestly this shack, this space has a lot of potential. Just needs a lot of work.
Free desk. It comes with everything included.
I love the fact that he has more chargers than he has HTs. That's impressive.
Well, he might have his HTs in his bags. Come on, give the guy a break.
Okay. Yeah, that's the soda pota bag.
Yeah.
Is there an empty cereal bowl there?
Cereal bowl with the can of Raid. And just in case, it comes to the end of the world, he's got ground coffee from Kirkland galore in the back there. So there's no need.
Rope.
Yeah, rope. Yep. You can. What?
I don't forget the spray.
Yeah.
The HT is fully charged.
Okay, the HT. It has 3 chargers. Of course, it's going to be fully charged. That's no problem finding a home. Okay, so is this your wife's Christmas decorations over here to the left? Because that's what those kind of look like.
See, I was right. He's got his HT. He's got his HTs in his bag.
Roger that. Okay. Is that Revel or Rifle Coffee?
Reveille.
Okay.
That's good.
All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So all right. Well, we'll give them points there. I see the HT mic there, the external mic. I see a water canteen. I haven't seen one of those since Boy Scouts. Oh my God, dude.
He said that's his Poda soda bag. So
Nice.
What the fuck? Is that a piece of ham?
Back there.
Is that a piece of ham and a spoon?
Where?
How long has that been there, dude? Is that a fax machine behind it? Is that a fax machine behind it?
What are you looking?
That's a printer.
That's right there in the middle of the screen.
Fax line. It was a predecessor to the ham hotline.
Zoom in on that.
He's got dinner sitting on the fax machine. Leave him alone.
Right next to the can of Raid. Oh, dude.
There's a knocked over cup underneath that monitor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes. The knocked over cup. Hopefully there was nothing in it.
He's got the portable potty over here in the corner, underneath the desk, so you can't go far. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is totally awesome, dude. It looks like his keyboard is embedded in the bottom of the desk. Like, look how deep that is into the table.
No,
it's not even above the table.
That's like a flexible keyboard.
Super ultra thin.
Yes, it is. It is.
Oh my gosh.
I worked with a programmer, and he used to bang on his keyboard. So someone bought one of those. This is like a joke. It's like, here, use this, and it took away his keyboard.
Oh my gosh.
Bang on the keyboard.
What the heck? Go on. All right. So let's go down here. It literally. Oh my gosh! Look how much dirt is on that thing. Wow. That's
why he can't type.
Exactly. Dude, this is impressive. Impressive. That's all I have to say.
It had chicken nuggies in it.
My advice is use a draw. Try a draw. That might help. Draw would definitely help. I'm sure there's nothing in any of the cabinets or the draws themselves. So you might want to try that. All right. Well, I don't know how we're going to rate that one.
Have we got the plastic containers there?
Yeah, we haven't gotten a confirm. Is that your wife's stuff or yours?
Oh, he's in the Sonoran Desert.
Oh boy.
But
well, that explained it.
But Douglas, are you attending the Sonoran Desert Institute? Because that's where you can go for your career in gunsmithing.
Yeah, you might want to take that hobby up instead of ham radio.
All you got to do is watch any GunTubers channel, and you will see a Sonoran Desert Institute commercial.
All right, dude.
Yep.
So you know how Todd, you're a big fan of the Buddy Pole Pro and that little what's this the stick called, the little electrical fence post stick that you have? He's got the original version here. That is like the big metal one that you see out in the farms. Yep. My God, look at that thing.
Dude, that's what I use to keep my goats in.
Yeah. Well, he also uses to hang his elevator radio.
There's an antenna. It looks like an antenna. There's like a PVC T-joint pipe.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I see that.
Coming out of it, behind the weed whacker.
Can never have enough fire.
Here's your answer. That's the wife.
The wife. All right. Well, then I'm going to have to deduct points because it's the wife. All right. Are you ready to rate?
Yeah, do it up. Do it up. Do it up.
Versatility. Well, in case of fire, well, displays. I only saw one.
There's two. It's just crooked, half open.
Still give him one. All right. Let's award QSL cards. They don't exist.
Minus 100.
And then the wild card choice. That'll even it out.
Oh, shit. Well, that gives a grand total of 62 points for Douglas.
All right. And Mike
all right. Last but not least, Mike.
Oh, geez,
look at Mike. Mike gets super bonus points.
Okay. I don't know about bonus points. He'll definitely get the category 5 option max points with me here. Let me copy this here.
Is it just?
And this is the last one for the evening. Yeah, and this is Mike's.
This is it.
That's
Yeah.
not Mike's.
There we go.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that. That is the best shack of the night.
I don't know. I'm going to take points off for the Budweiser.
Yeah, me too. I was going to say the same thing.
Hey.
I'm pretty sad with that.
Yeah.
You know, Mike.
Is he in the passenger seat or the driver's seat? Because
that's the other question too. It's like, are you driving drunk?
Drinking and driving? Literally drinking and driving.
Minus 5 points. Yeah, this is the radio oddity, but his missing a D. Is that red or is it just scraped off?
What kind of radio
It's
is
like
that?
it's like red.
What frequency is he on? 444, 850? Is even that a frequency? Yeah, it is. Okay. He's on the call channel. I'll give him extra 5 points for that.
On whose call channel?
The 652.
What is that? What is that? A radio?
It's on the national call frequency.
Radiolity.
But man, that Budweiser is just taken up front and center, and that's just really starting to piss me off.
Yeah.
And it's half full too, so he actually has been drinking it, which is sad. Mike, I expected more of you.
Yeah, should be drinking PBR.
At least, or St. Pauli girl. Come on.
Peels.
Paul, I'm expecting more out of you too, buddy.
Hey, that's a real man's beer right there.
Oh my gosh.
As a part owner in a brewery, I expected a little bit more than Budweiser.
Yeah, even though it's local to us.
Brewery, but
I was going to say, I wish I was a part owner of a brewery.
For you, all you guys can.
Well, so why aren't you have your own ham line yet? Come on, you can beat Jason to the punch.
So it's a military themed.
Okay.
So it's all military stuff.
Yeah,
all right, Tim, send me the info because I want in on that.
Yeah.
I'll give him 10 points for the wild card for the orange radio.
You know, I'm gonna have to give him minus 50 just for versatility. There's no versatility there.
What are you talking about?
There's no display.
Radio. He can go anywhere he wants.
But he's got the beer in the way. He's gonna go grab the beer every time before he goes for the radio.
Hand.
Well, I don't know that. He could be taking the picture with the other hand. Why do you pick up Bud during Christmas? Do you feel bad for them or something?
It's the horses.
Yeah, the horses aren't around any longer. They used to be in Merrimack a lot. Now they're gone. Award QSL cards. I don't remember seeing a single one. Sad. Not even his own calling card.
I mean, that is a Subaru, though.
That's about the gayest mobile in the world, isn't it? From last I heard.
You said it. I mean, you said it, not me.
Hey, I was just driving. I was like, you know what? I was driving back from my nephew's hockey game today, and I'm like, what the hell is this car? Every Subaru car drove worse than a minivan driver. Like, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Like, what is with these Subaru people?
They're always...
They don't call it a Lesbaru for no reason.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day.
Lesbian mobile.
All right, we're gonna
the Lesbaru.
Get to a full 10 for Mike just because. Still doesn't make you positive, Mike, but that's okay.
Points.
Paul,
1 to 10.
He's got 462. Who gave 100, Paul? Really?
Gave him 500
you
points.
Kiss ass. You're a kiss ass. Oh man. Well, we're gonna have to strike Mike's entry 100% from that.
We gotta take the outliers out. Doug and Mike are outliers.
What do you mean?
Wow.
Mike's the clear winner with 462 points. In the Lesbaru.
Clear winner for sure. Oh man. All right. Well, okay.
That's that right there. He's representing.
Oh man, Doug posted more photos. Really, Doug? Do we need to go deeper? Like
throw him up. Let's see.
Like, oh, come on, dude. This is gonna be. He even posted it to his YouTube.
He might get points deducted.
Did he do a video on his YouTube channel? No. Oh my gosh. I don't even want to go. Like, okay, I'll post his YouTube channel in the chat there, but you guys can go look yourself because good videos there, Doug. But yeah, it continues on with his shack. I'm gonna omit those videos for right now since we've already rated him. I don't want to skew the numbers. Okay. All right. So
you want to know who the winner is?
Yeah. So who's the straight out winner?
Okay. So other than Lesbaru, the actual winner is Rob and one Doug.
NYDG. Nice job, Rob.
Rob.
Nice. With 176 points. Second place is Keith, KC1OZK.
Okay, nice.
With 175 points.
Okay. And
then let's see. It looks like third place is going to be Jason, KC1VJQ, with 140 points.
Oh, no. Marvin got 146.
What?
Marvin got 146.
Oh, yes. All right, Marvin. Yeah, 146.
Okay.
I missed it.
So
you're all pissed
because it's Marvin.
I'm with you there, Marvin. Came in third.
So
Marvin got third. Okay.
Last two categories. We're gonna do top 3 or top 5.
And all right, so Marvin, then Jason.
Then yep.
And then let's see. Oh, all right. So 134, Russ.
Nice.
Rounds it out.
All right, guys.
Nice.
Those are our top 5 winners for this year's first annual ham radio shack roast from Live Free and Ham. This was a blast, guys. I mean, this was a telethon almost at this point. I mean, and it's only going to get worse next year now that this has kind of started. So, I'm sure everyone's going to come back with a vengeance.
Everyone's going to come back and they're going to have their QRSO cards or awards. They're going to be stuck everywhere.
They're going to know.
You know what the criteria is now.
We might have to change it up.
Dude, I just realized that we've been going strong for 3.5 hours on this.
I know.
This has been a long.
Just realized.
That explains the good stuff, man. It's been a blast. I've been super excited, to hang out with all you guys. Tim, Jeff, thanks for hanging out with us this long and having fun with us. We appreciate everybody who's been in the chat. We, had 20, 24 people, consistently. I know we were up against
for 3 hours.
For 3 hours with the HRCC, which we probably cut into his live chat, his after chat now at this point. But dude, it was a blast. So just kind of quickly, guys, just let's go around the horn real fast. So Tim, any last things? How can people find you?
Oh, Gray Man Poda on all the socials. GrayManPoda.com, and it's
sweet.
Yeah, okay. I'm not on Hamstack Hotline.
We have them, but nor are we, unless Paul calls me. But all right, cool. Well, Jeff, how can people find more about you?
K3 Jersey. Just search for me everywhere. Even on YouTube, it'll come up. It's K3 Jersey on the air, but K3 Jersey, search, I'll find it on all socials.
Awesome.
Most socials.
The man with the best, awesomest 8-bit graphics.
That he is. Taking that corner of the market. Good stuff. Awesome. All right. Well, as always, if you want to connect with any of the Live Free and Ham guys, you can head over to our Discord server and join in on that conversation. Keep posting your shack stuff. We're going to do this every year because we all love doing it, and I'm sure it's just going to kind of explode from there. We're going to have to adjust the rules there and the categories a bit. Thanks again, Mike, for participating last minute, even though I put out the APB like several weeks ago to say submit your shack. But we won't discredit you there. So as always, you can always head over to our YouTube channel, catch all the awesome content over there. And if you haven't subscribed to our podcast, you can head over to livefreeandham.com and click that, or check any of your own podcast players because we're all listed there. And you can always leave us a review, or you can just tell us how you're doing, what's going on, or you want to share something with us. using our SMS link, which is in all of our show notes in the description below. And you can always, and we actually had a couple of voicemails, but we didn't have time to fill them in. So those will be at our next podcast. So keep an eye out for those.
And we're going weekly.
And we're going weekly. Yes, we are going weekly. Woo! We're going to put a lot more pressure on us, but we're going to have some fun with it. We're having a blast. And, we definitely hope you guys too as well. And you can always leave us a voicemail over on our voicemail line at 978-233-1142. And you can support our show, as always, by picking anything up in the store. You got our Live Free and Ham drams, as well as the hammies, and all of our swag as well. And we thank you again to all of the winners tonight. We'll reach out to you guys all and let you guys pick whatever you need to or whatever you want in the store. And as always, if you want to find more out about us, you can always head over to Live Free and Ham to learn about the show, our latest swag, and find out all of our contact information from any of the hosts. And as always, thanks again for listening, and from all of us and our guests, 7-3.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.